a great day to be alive on this Thursday. Kyle, Brust, and Nortman across ESPN Wisconsin. My name is Ben Brust alongside Kyle Wallace. Say something, Kyle.
It's a Thirsty Thursday.
He's a waste of my time.
Turn up, KBN Nation.
Brad Nortman, longtime NFL punter.
Is the Friday turn up.
Yeah, let's say Friday's the day for turn up, Kyle.
Oh,
Don't get too excited now.
This is Stroh's Friday, so he's going to
DJ Stroh.
What are you doing tomorrow, Stroh? That you're going to be out?
I will be still working, but I'll be up at Door County Distillery. My friends up in Door County for a live edition of Mr. Relevant from the patio in beautiful Door County.
All right, enough of him. Brad, how are you?
I'm great. I'm about to be either way better or way worse.
I'm glad you said that. 800-990-3776 is the Carbless talk and text line, and we need everyone's brain here because we purposely, once we found out what Brad will share with all of you, we stopped ourselves and said, wait, we want the fans included on the decision-making process of what Brad's going to share. We're on YouTube at ESPN Milwaukee, at ESPN Madison, streaming on the all-new ESPN Wisconsin app. Download it today. It's Kyle, Brust, and Nortman across ESPN Wisconsin, and we need you at 800-990-3776. Tell us why, Brad.
Yeah, KBN Nation, you guys know at this point. If you don't, newsflash. Lexi, the first woman of the Nortman estate.
I love Lexi.
I love Lexi, and I love her so much that she is going through what every woman does when she's pregnant. It's a gestational diabetes test. Now, I'm not exactly sure what they're testing.
Me either.
It's some sort of.
I remember them saying you got to do this thing. I was like, oh, that sucks.
For diabetes, maybe?
Yeah, but like it's diabetes that you can only get while pregnant. Somehow it affects the baby. Whatever. Obviously, if you're testing for diabetes, you have to see how your insulin responds to sugar. You know, the Nortman household, we don't eat any sugar. So Lexi, for her appointment, which she is currently in, she had to drink this drink of like 12 ounces. That's 50 grams of sugar. Ooh. When her doctor told her that, she almost fell out of her chair. I almost fell out of my
not with the
chair.
baby.
She said 50 grams of sugar.
Not with the baby.
Yeah,
don't fall off your chair with the baby.
So I said, you know what, Lexi? Out of solidarity, because I love you so much, I'm going to have 50 grams of sugar as well.
Oh,
And
wow. What a guy.
Simp.
I can't remember a simp and happy to be a simp.
What?
I can't remember the last time I had 50 grams of sugar.
Wait, huh?
I mean, I just can't remember the last time I had it.
You don't just
For
naturally
me it was about 40 minutes ago. So out of solidarity with Brad and Lexi, I will also partake in the 50 grams of sugar.
So what I want to make very clear here is I think Brad wants to turn this into an ice cream party where he can just enjoy himself. The key that you just brought up was it was 12 ounces.
Yeah, but I said to Lexi, though, I will have 50 grams of sugar, but I'll have it in any way that I darn well please. And
you know you ain't say that.
And she said, okay, sounds good. And so out of solidarity, because she might drink it, she might not feel great with that kind of sugar spike. So I open it up to KBN and KBN Nation. I will eat the 50 grams of sugar that you prescribe to me, and I will do it on air. Again, I haven't had 50 grams of sugar in I don't know how long. And I guess I'm at your disposal on how to do it. There's a Walgreens right over here. So whatever we decide, we can go get it. It can be one item that's 50.
I mean,
it could be multiple. I mean, what do you guys think?
It's easy. It's a 12-ounce water with 50 grams of sugar for me.
That's a very
sugar water.
Disturbing, unfun way to.
She had to drink something disturbing and unfun. Didn't you say you were doing it in solidarity?
I did do it in solidarity, but
so you seem like a solidarity fraud right now.
Yeah, she had like something similar to sugar water. What you should
sugar water.
Something that I used to drink was like the fruit punch, Hawaiian punch, fruit punch type thing.
No.
As a kid, it was delicious. As an adult, water it down. You should get some of that Hawaiian punch. I know they got 50 grams of sugar in there.
I can like see that color red in my mind's eye. Hawaiian punch.
Eat the 50 grams sugar raw.
Oh, now that's
just let it dissolve in my
Pixie
mouth.
stick.
Oh,
that's a good idea.
That's a good one from Ron and the Key.
That's a good one, actually.
I got one for you.
Okay.
A 16-ounce can of Monster Energy, 54 grams of sugar.
Oh, that is disturbing.
Oh, Brad would be off the walls
Brad
this
on an
show.
energy drink.
I'd prefer not to have caffeine.
Why?
I try not to have caffeine after noon.
Bro, you're not 65, you're 35.
But I want to
Let's
sleep
go.
well tonight. I mean,
So if you don't sleep well tonight,
much
what's the
caffeine-
worst
You're
that
not
can
going to
happen?
bed for 8 hours.
how much caffeine's in that? How much caffeine is in that Monster Energy?
Probably about, what, 25 milligrams? Is that a
No,
lot?
I bet you like 200.
200.
86.
Oh, 80. Oh, it's not bad.
In what?
86 in a 16-ounce can of Monster Energy drinks, 86 milligrams.
Okay,
of
so it's a little bit. It's like a hyped up Mountain Dew, basically.
With all them sugars.
Oh, would
A lot of
you
sugar.
just prefer normal Mountain Dew? Because I need one right about now.
No,
I mean, I wouldn't
no,
have
no,
Mountain Dew.
no.
That
I
would be
need something
good.
that got a little bit more of a kick to it.
Yeah,
Are you
I
guys
want to see
ready?
off the wall,
Can we
Brad.
get you an energy drink, please?
Well, y'all can decide on it. I mean, well,
What's
I'll
the
leave it to you guys.
What's the energy drink that the Milwaukee Bucks partner with? Flow Rider was with the one that.
Don't know.
Come on, are y'all serious? He did a big
Well,
lawsuit.
we're not.
against it.
Let's not do too many free ads here.
Okay, well, I'm just.
We can say
saying.
energy drink right
Jet
now.
Set 1?
As I said, no free ads. Here we go.
Have you ever heard of that?
I've never heard of that before.
What's like a Snickers bar?
Oh, you're thinking of Celsius.
Yeah,
Oh my gosh.
How many grams of
That's
sugar?
what
are in
you
a
couldn't
Snickers
think
bar?
of.
I couldn't think. I don't drink it.
See, I would love to make this enjoyable. Ben's out for blood, just wanting sugar water.
On the
20
Carbless talking
grams
text
in the
line.
Snickers.
20 grams for a Snickers.
That'd be 2.5 Snickers.
Nah, I need you to. I need you to have a lot of
That's
sugar.
a lot of Snickers.
That
I don't want him in a food coma.
That hot chocolate out there has probably some sugar in it. Add some more sugar to it.
All right,
quantify it
K-Walk
exactly.
chimes in on the Carbless talking text line. Kool-Aid packet.
Oh,
Jason, Kool-Aid powder connection with 2 cups of sugar on top of it.
Oh yeah, now that'll be delicious.
Kool-Aid powder.
So we're just going to have him eat Kool-Aid powder?
No,
We can
mix
put a
it.
splash of
No,
water
the
in
Kool-Aid
there.
powder ain't the thing with all the sugar. It's the flavor. You get water, Kool-Aid, and some sugar.
So if you're just joining us,
Add more sugar to the Kool-Aid
There's
packet?
not enough sugar in the Kool-Aid packet. What?
Oh, my goodness.
I don't even think a Kool-Aid packet has sugar. If it did, it don't taste good.
It has to have sugar in it.
Nah, not enough.
all right, for those who are just joining us, Brad Nortman's wife, who is pregnant, had to drink the 50 grams of sugar-filled 12-ounce drink that everyone has to do to get tested for a type of diabetes. And Brad is so weak and soft that he said, "Oh, I feel so sorry for you, honey.
I do.
I'll do it in solidarity."
Yes, sir.
So we have
That's
decided.
a good husband.
Yeah, and you wouldn't do it either. So stop acting
I
like
would. Oh yeah, yeah.
drink
do
this.
it.
You would drink the
I
same
would-
thing.
Yes, she's carrying.
You
my
would drink the
seed.
same thing she's
I
drinking
would
right
drink
next
the
to her.
Same. Well, I would ask the doctor if it's only for women because I don't.
What would be only for women?
something that has estrogen in it? I don't need that.
What?
I don't know.
They're putting estrogen.
I don't know. Trying to get the hormones going. I don't know.
Estrogen
So
water.
you have an opportunity to have Brad have 50 grams of sugar during the show, and he doesn't do sugar.
And you guys know me. It's oatmeals in the morning. I had vegetables and like lean protein for lunch. I haven't had 50 grams of sugar in 2025 for sure. For sure.
No, that's not even a lot of sugar.
But that's crazy.
know,
You're
but-
not,
Eat
like you
cookies?
haven't accidentally walked your way into 50 grams of sugar.
No.
what?
I had.
Even
Bro,
like a-
do you want to know what I had Monday night or Sunday night Monday night because I was
Do I
sleeping
wanna
Sunday.
know?
I got 3 scoops of custard, and I put cookies in that.
Ooh, that
Oh
sounds
my
good.
God.
3 scoops of chocolate custard from a local restaurant,
Yeah.
and put cookies that were homemade from her mother left
Oh,
over.
I bet that was.
Oh,
delicious.
it was the
Did
bomb.
you warm them up? Warm up the cookies too, or no?
Yes, of course. Zap them in the microwave
Brad, you
with
don't-
the chocolate custard. That was probably 100 grams of sugar.
Yeah,
I don't know
at
how you
least, at
live
least.
without sugar.
It's a wonderful life without it. There's alternatives. There's healthy cookies. There's like no sugar chocolate.
You know-
I have sugar-free chocolate that is amazing. I eat that by the fistful.
I don't want to take any shots at those who are gluten free.
Ooh, 1 full Racine Danish Kringle. We had those up at the NFL draft.
full Kringle?
I had probably 3 full cinnamon Kringles throughout the 3 days.
Not
And
like
a-
a,
not
not like
the
a
full
party
round,
Kringle,
not a party-
like
no,
an
no.
individual
The
Kringle.
party one.
no, I'm saying I had 3 whole party ones.
No, you didn't.
There's
no way.
Want to
you
go
ate-
back?
You ate a
We can go back
whole
in time.
Kringle?
Are you kidding me?
No,
The cinnamon was the
not-
bomb.
That
not
is a
the party
family pack.
size.
Party size.
The one that where it's like as
Super
big as your
round.
arms are round.
Yeah.
That is crazy.
Joe and the Boonies. Brad should have bland cereal and then put 50 grams of sugar on. Yes. Yes, like a kid.
That's how I
could
grew
never
up.
could
The cornflakes.
Cheerios.
You couldn't eat the cornflakes.
Or Cheerios.
The cornflakes was too nasty without the sugar. You
That's
had to
plenty
cup it-
sweet.
Cornflakes aren't sweet, Brad.
Paul
What
in
is-
Milwaukee,
what is
any
wrong
sports
with you?
going on today? Yeah, the Mizzy's pitching later for the Brewers. We got plenty for you, but we have an opportunity to make Brad Nortman feel pain. That's more important, Paul.
Pain, I don't understand. This is probably life. It's not pain. This is living. You got to live a little bit. You don't have any.
What do you mean
sugar.
live? I can't live if I don't have 50 grams of sugar
You
regularly.
can't. You don't eat sugar at all.
You are
like
missing
that.
out on life's greatest treasure.
But there's so many great sugar alternatives.
Like what?
stevia.
This fake. Who wants fake stuff?
Carbless has no sugar. How about that?
I mean, it's good. That's a good drink. That's good. You
Yeah,
can't-
I mean, that,
Yeah,
Drink
get in
responsibly,
there.
how about whole Foods?
What? They have no sugar in
like
their stuff?
vegetables,
Vegetables.
Bro, I can't.
chicken breast.
So how do you eat your asparagus?
Even okay.
No,
even,
I need to know this.
even today, like for instance, I had chicken and I had vegetables and I have sugar-free barbecue sauce.
Oh,
So I have barbecue sauce
That
that's sugar-free.
barbecue. Let me tell you this.
It's so good.
I purchased
it is
Spit it out.
so good.
I purchased sugar. Well,
Stop.
no,
No, it's
baby
not
girl
Stubbs. What is it?
purchased sugar-free barbecue sauce, and I was desperate. And I said, "Well, I'm gonna give it a try." I let it sit. I said, "Who wants this?"
It's so
I have
good.
a question
It
about your.
doesn't
I have a
taste like
question.
anything.
Your asparagus.
Yes.
When you cook it and eat it, how do you eat it?
Usually we'll put it on a baking tray. We'll put it no oil. You just put it right in
Salt?
the oven. No.
Pepper.
Oh my
No.
gosh.
So you just eat raw?
At
You're
most.
raw in that asparagus?
At most, I'll drizzle a little olive oil on
I'm
it.
calling CPS.
I go olive oil,
Ain't no way, them
salt,
boys ain't-
pepper,
them boys-
garlic salt,
Wait a minute.
butter.
No, God, no butter.
Them boys gonna
No,
go to school one day and taste salt and be like, "What is this? This is crack." What is that? That's called flavor.
Kyle's talking about the foster children that Brad has at his house that are going to be deprived of life.
I'm gonna sneak these kids actually real food.
Uncle Kyle.
When they go off to like a sleepover at some point, I'll say, kids, listen up. You read that ingredient list.
Do you not eat
anything with
fruit?
sugar on it? You say, I do not submit to peer pressure.
Like,
Do you not eat fruit because there's natural sugars in fruit?
Yeah, but
He's
that,
okay with that.
fruit, I don't want to go too deep into dietetics.
Okay,
but
yeah,
the
I don't want
fruit-
you to
the
either.
Fruit is, the sugar is
no, I said no.
And it is for more natural absorption.
Let's go to Strofe, who's not on the board right now. We have Tony Cartagena on the board. Alex Strofe, you are on the phone lines, the Carbless Talk and Text line. A lot of responses as to what Brad should have for his 50 grams of sugar. Are you at a convenience store right now, and do you have some options to read off for us?
Oh, boy.
Yes, I am actively in a convenience store, fellas. Good to join you. I just have a question, and you guys are much smarter than me. So on the back of, like, say, a candy thing, if it says there are 21 grams of total sugars, but then underneath it says it includes 21 grams of added sugars, is that 42 grams of sugar or just 21 grams?
That's for Brad, because I don't know the answer.
No. So total sugar is a total sugar, but you have to break down what that sugar is. So of the total sugar, the added sugar.
So
makes it
all
for-
21 is
all
added.
21's added sugar.
Did you take a class to learn how to read labels?
Okay, got it.
Lexi taught me.
So if you had, hold on, I'm holding a pack of Nerd gummy clusters, which are Ben's favorite. It says there's about 5 servings per container, so you'd need to eat about, if my math is correct, 12 and a half servings of Nerd gummy clusters to get to 50 grams of added sugars.
No.
Wait, how much was one serving?
Yeah, how many pieces are a serving?
16 pieces.
That means
16
there's
pieces.
16 times 5 is the total amount of pieces. I think that's 80, 32, 64.
84.
Okay.
How much sugar in one
80.
serving?
Yeah.
There's 80 pieces. So how many sugar is
Well,
in
I've
one
now walked
serving?
away.
It is 80. How much is
I've
in
now
one
walked away. I'm
serving?
trying to.
The
Guys,
one.
I'm going to help you out here.
Well,
The
it'd be
stuff on the
21
back
divided
of
by
the
5.
label is per serving size.
I know.
So there's 5 serving
Yeah.
sizes in the thing,
Oh.
which means you have to eat. If it's 21 grams of sugar, you have to eat 2.5 serving
I
sizes.
get that. That's why there's 80 total. The 16
So
is one
16
serving
times
size. 'Cause
2.5.
There's 5 servings in
It would
there.
be
So I want to know
40
what's the
gummy
one serving size of sugar that's on the back.
Oh, here's something for you guys. I'm now looking at. Well, I left. I'm now looking at a bottle of ketchup. I think
No.
if Brad was to eat 13 and a half spoonfuls of ketchup, he would get to 50 grams of sugar.
Condiments, sneaky sugary. Sneaky sugary.
Yeah, that's why you got the
Sneaky
sugar-free,
sugar, you're absolutely
disgusting
right.
barbecue
Can you
sauce.
please go back to the gummy clusters?
Oh, yeah, I can go back. 1 second. 1 second. I'll walk over there real quick. One sec.
I
please.
feel like there needs
Okay.
to be something that you just drink.
Should there be one
You know
drink
what's
and
fun
one
is
food?
the ketchup conveniently close to the Nerd Gummy Clusters. All right, I am back by the Nerd Gummy Clusters. What's the question?
How much sugar is there in one serving?
21 grams.
Okay, so that would mean you'd have to eat essentially 40-ish pieces.
Yeah, 50 divided by 21 is 3.4.
Half?
Or 2.4.
That's too
That
enjoyable.
would
No,
make your
it's
tummy
not
hurt.
enjoyable.
We can't give him candy.
40 pieces of candy.
No, he would get a stomach ache.
What I do?
I don't care about his
His
stomach.
tummy would hurt and he'd be out.
Yeah.
He would
I
no
don't-
longer be a valuable asset for the remainder of the show.
Maybe sugar
I can-
water is
I
the
can,
thing to do. You can what?
I can persevere. I can play injured.
Okay, so you're going to do the gummy clusters?
Well,
You-
I mean,
you
do we
just-
want one drink and one food?
No.
Oh.
I think we should do sugar water.
That's
Sugar water-
so not fun.
Sugar water and gummy clusters?
I like some sugar water, some gummy clusters, and some energy drink.
Ooh.
Oh,
We can measure out the serving sizes when you get back here, Strofe. It's settled, folks. We got sugar water, we got gummy clusters, and we got an energy drink.
Strofe, whatever you get, I'll Venmo you. Go ahead.
Okay, I gotta
treat
try
yourself.
to find sugar.
He said, treat
gotta find
us.
sugar.
Treat us.
All right.
Give me some cookies.
See you. Go check out. It's gonna take you 15 minutes to that store. That store's,
Oh, wow.
That
So-
store's the absolute worst
They
store
moved
in
their own
America.
pace.
Part sugar water, which is just how much water?
When we come back,
My heart.
I can tell you're very excited.
Anticipation.
Brad Nortman's wife is giving birth in a couple months here. She did her
Gestational insulin test.
which means you have to have 12 ounces of 50 grams of sugar that she had to drink. Brad wanted to do it in solidarity. So we will have 50 grams of sugar that Brad has not had in one sitting. Have you had 50 grams of sugar total in 2025?
Oh yeah, total for sure. But like in one for sure, like never in one day.
Is 50 grams of sugar a lot? I don't
No, you probably had it in your meal today.
I
was-
would bet.
Oh,
You
wow.
put he squirts barbecue or buffalo sauce on one chip,
I sure
and then
do.
he eats the chip.
Sure do.
I would
You have
bet
it in 3 chips.
Oh, wow.
5 out of 7 days. I have like zero sugar.
Maybe that's why I'm so
Zero.
blubbery.
Ron in the Key says, "Oh no, we're doing Brewer's math with sugar." More next.
This is Kyle, Brust, and Nortman, KBN,
What are you gonna do with the video?
It was going to be on Snapchat if I got the pick right.
on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app. The 2025 Delzer ESPN Milwaukee Open is back at the Bog. Tune in all day July 15th for our ESPN Milwaukee crew having fun and hitting the links. The 2025 Delzer ESPN Milwaukee Open is sponsored by Marquette Athletics, PCI Construction, Discount Liquor, Loyal Family Renovations, The Jewelry Center, and Tony Wendorf and Associates. Join in on the fun July 15th on 94.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube.
At Citizens Bank, community banking is you, growing your business with a partner who gets it. It's you, buying your first home with a lender who makes it easy. It's you, building a future with savings that work just as hard as you. And it's us, working together to strengthen our community. Because at Citizens Bank, community banking means you plus us. Visit us at citizensbankwi.bank. Citizens Bank is member FDIC and an equal housing lender.
Why is life better with American Family Insurance? Because every policy comes with something very special. A trusted agent who's there to help protect your dreams by finding the right coverage at the right price. Save up to 23% when you bundle home and auto. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products not available in every state. Visit amfam.com to learn how discounts may apply to you. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
It's party time at Cousins Subs. For a limited time only, Cousins 2-foot party subs are back. Choose from the club, ham and provolone, Italian special, or turkey. Each party sub is just $39.99. Feeds 5 to 8 people and requires 24-hour notice to order. And now you can complete your party by adding a party chip bag and a dozen chocolate chip cookies for just $4.99. Order today in store, online, or on the app. Cousins Subs. We believe in better.
Turn your driveway into the basketball court of your dreams with Precision Sports, Southeastern Wisconsin's dealer for Mega Slam, Ironclad, and Dominator hoop systems. From installation to customizable painted court lines, Precision Sports is a slam dunk. PrecisionSportsOnline.com.
Bike crash? Call Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all.
It's WTMJ's Brandon Stein for Wisconsin Harley-Davidson. The road is calling, and Wisconsin Harley-Davidson has you covered with amazing rides in June. On Saturday, June 14th, you have 2 rides to choose from, either Dogs and Hogs or Sign Effects Ride for veterans. Then Saturday, June 21st, it's the Wisconsin Hero Outdoors Ride for veterans. 2 amazing rides for 2 amazing causes. All info for these rides can be found at wishd.com or find them on Facebook under their events. Wisconsin Harley-Davidson, your destination dealer.
I'm Monica Kessler.
Monica makes sure that everything at Kessler's is worthy of a lifetime warranty.
The quality of your ring is incredibly important when it comes to diamond setting, ring sizing, and repairs.
Monica has been part of Kessler's since she was 6 years old.
Let me tell you how to judge the quality of the jewelry you're buying.
It's easier than you think.
All you have to do is read the warranty.
Most stores offer a 5-year warranty, but Kessler's offers a lifetime warranty, the strongest in the world.
We can do it because we put more gold in your jewelry.
When a jeweler wants to make a bigger profit, they put less gold into the jewelry. This makes it thinner and easier to break.
Theirs might look like ours at first glance, but Kessler's jewelry is made not to break, and that takes more gold.
We give you a lifetime warranty because our jewelry is made to last forever, just like your love.
Gold is more than $2,000 an ounce.
Kessler's gives you more gold, a lot more gold.
To the location of the Kessler's nearest you, go to KesslersDiamonds.com.
I feel so stuck.
The Veterans Crisis Line is here for you. Dial 988, then press 1 to call.
You're listening to Kyle, Brust, and Nortman on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Miss Polly side, come on over tonight. Told me you don't know your feelings. Can we focus on mine? I think I'm
Ben Brust, Kyle Wallace, Brad Nortman outside the studio right now. Walking in is Alex Strofe with a bag full of goodies. Brad, are you actually nervous?
My heart rate. I wish you could feel my heart rate right now. I wonder if I can pull it up on my watch.
You can pull it up on your watch. Kyle, Brust, and Nortman across ESPN Wisconsin. Tony Cartagena, producer of the Analysis Show. Wally Pipping, Alex Strofe running the show until Strofe comes back because Brad Nortman's wife had to drink the 12-ounce, 50 grams of sugar to do a test for their pregnant child. And Brad, in solidarity, who has not had 50 grams of sugar probably in the last week, is going to do it today.
So my resting heart rate,
oh wow,
it is pretty low. My resting heart rate is like 44.
Cool, that's very low.
Very low. It's 60 right now.
Oh wow, that's normal.
That's a time and a half right there. I'm nervous. Like just even the idea of just pumping my body with sugar.
You're gonna survive.
Right.
I'm just uncomfortable.
What if he dropped?
I'm nervous. I'm nervous a little bit.
Strofe came back from the store, and he has the supplies he's about to bring you guys, and there's an energy drink, and I was like, hey, bring this with you, too. He goes, no, I made the whole trip. That's for me.
Well, the crazy thing is 50 grams of sugar, is in every meal I probably eat.
Yeah.
No,
yeah.
It's not. Then it's amazing you look the way you do.
Oh, well, what about me?
If you had
we can tell on you.
If you had 150,
you can judge me.
If you had 150 grams of sugar a day, you wouldn't look like you do.
Yeah.
Nor you, Kyle.
Thank you. You wouldn't squeeze or honk.
I mean, I wouldn't.
So are we getting some cups for
what's
Brad
Strofe doing?
Nortman?
What's the
He
weight?
has a bag of sugar, and he has the Nerds gummy clusters. He also has an 8-ounce drink that has 26 grams of sugar in it alone.
Dang.
So, yeah. He's preparing your concoction.
Why would anybody? So
this is great. We just got to get to 50 total. That's half of it is the drink.
Does he have?
No, the drink is not for Brad. This is Strofe's personal property. He is currently going all mad scientist trying to measure the sugar into the water to get to that 25 grams.
We just heard the man last segment not know how much sugar it was in a serving size on the back of a package. And we're trusting him.
Strofe rolls into the studio.
So
Okay.
on YouTube at ESPN
You
Milwaukee,
just got straight up a thing of sugar.
he said he needed sugar for home.
Wait, so how many how many grams are in a tablespoon or a spoon?
Let's everyone slow down. Let Brad do the calculations.
So this is in tablespoons, and we have like a spoon. So we're gonna have to eye this up.
What's in that spoon?
How many grams?
Well, like I would love so usually like a generic spoon is 1 tablespoon. Now this looks about the right size. I would love like an actual tablespoon.
Oh, of course you would.
Really measure this out. So 2 tablespoons is 8 grams of sugar. So how many? I guess we only have the sugar water and the Nerds gummy clusters.
You're not giving him any of that energy drink?
Oh, that was for me.
I got you, Strofe. Running that errand.
This is part of my solidarity.
So what do we want? 50-50? Want 50-50 sugar water and Nerds gummy clusters?
Yes. So you want to do 25 grams of sugar via water?
Yes. It's up to you guys.
You realize how much sugar that is.
That's a lot of sugar. It's what
swirling.
And I did not bring you a lot of water.
No, you didn't. This is probably 6 ounces of water. But you put ice in here. Why'd you put ice in here?
That was for you.
But I don't want.
What do you mean? Why would I not put ice in there?
I would rather just have it be just straight up water, so I can mix it better.
Won't the ice help mix it?
No. No.
Well, no. There's cans of water right in front of you.
So
it's fine.
Everyone needs to take a deep breath. Okay. Because everyone's excited. Because Brad's about to put sugar in water.
He's about to put sugar in his body. That's the big part.
I'm trying to figure out why this is like you're being a normal human being. Right
Lexi
now.
texted me, so she drank the 60 grams of sugar.
How's she feeling?
And she said, "Baby started moving immediately."
Yeah, the baby's
they
like,
started kicking. Said, "Oh my gosh, what is this?" Could you imagine the baby on sugar? Okay, here we go.
We got an actual.
I just want like ease of drinking here. Okay, we've got.
Start scooping, man.
Okay, I will.
We don't got all day around here.
We do not have all day.
Is that too
for you to be doing this,
water
Bradley.
with no ice.
Was that too big of a spoon?
No, this is probably
it's fine. It's
again,
all okay. He can do it.
So
He's
we're
a
looking
big
for-
boy.
This is 50 grams we're talking about.
25 grams of sugar water.
Oh my gosh.
So let's see. We got 25 divided by 8.
Justin chimes in. Won't the ice help mix it? Huh?
I thought that was a fair point.
It's definitely not.
Okay, so 1 scoop with the spoon is 4 grams of sugar.
Okay.
So if we're going to do 25 divided by 4, that's 6 1/4.
Just do. You can do
We'll
6,
do 6,
Brad.
and I'll have a little bit more. There we go. There's 1 scoop.
Oh my sugar!
It's a lot of sugar.
Oh my gosh!
My hand's quivering. 2. Scoop number 3.
Is this math correct?
Yes.
This is how much sugar I'll be eating?
Yes,
4.
Kyle.
Oh my god.
This makes you look
5.
at life a little bit differently.
Like a
And
science
6.
project.
We got 6 scoops.
and,
We also
and a quarter.
Oh yeah, and a quarter.
And a quarter.
Is this a quarter?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
That seems like more than a quarter.
Well,
Brad.
Strove, you can take this whole bag of sugar home.
I'm concerned about you.
Okay, then
I love when we get to take lovely potential partners or partners of ours across our office.
And they get to see the nonsense.
Brad has never had 50 grams of sugar in a day over the last 5 years.
And so I have to have them probably like 20,
23.
I don't think 24 of those
gummy
are in
clusters.
Are there?
There's quite a few.
Oh, there's
in
quite
here.
a few. Okay.
We got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. That's 1 serving. Right there. There's 21 grams of sugar right there.
So then throw 4 more out there.
So
and let me have the rest.
2, 3, 4.
No,
I'll do 22. 22 for good measure. And then there you go. Enjoy the gummy clusters.
Oh my gosh, there's plenty, Kyle.
Okay, pour me.
Okay.
Pour me.
How do we want me to do
them
this?
things?
I'm going to take sips.
In
That
solidarity.
was so much sugar. 25 grams of sugar. I kept on pouring it and pouring it in.
While we give Brad some time to mix, I do want to hear from Mark Murphy. You have Mark Murphy race drove? Of course you don't.
He's on this sugar rush. Oh, these are good.
So good.
Oh, I tasted that sugar water. That is so sweet. It is so sweet.
Dude took one little taste and he already geeked up.
All right, I'm gonna take it. First
No. You got to chug it.
No.
Do I have one segment to eat all?
No,
of this?
you
next segment.
Yeah,
can
next segment. You can eat it.
12 minutes or 15 minutes.
Yeah,
to eat
I
all?
mean, Lexi did it right away. I mean,
she chugged it.
She drank it
slammed
all.
She's a champ,
and she's alive.
I can't believe she drank something that's double this sweetness. But I hold in my hand because I'm obviously having.
Oh yeah,
half.
that's 25 grams. She did 50 grams in the 12 ounce to get the testing done at the doctor.
She's built different.
All right,
different.
When we come back, Brad Nortman will have his 50 grams of sugar, And then we are going to hear from Mark Murphy at Packers practice, his last Packers practice ever. And we'll get to some real conversation around the Packers. Mizzy pitching on the Brewers for the Brewers today. Whole lot to get to. It's Kyle, Brust, and Nortman across ESPN Wisconsin. Get to YouTube ASAP. Next.
This is Kyle, Brust, and Nortman, KBN.
Brad.
Kyle.
I know
Kyle.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Becoming a truck driver doesn't have to be complicated. At Schneider, we make it easy to get your commercial driver's license and start your new career. With our CDL apprenticeship training, you'll get paid to become a truck driver in just 5 to 6 weeks and have a Schneider driving job waiting for you when you've completed the program. Plus, during training, Schneider will provide transportation, lodging, and meals at no cost to you. Ready to get your career on the road? Learn more and apply today at SchneiderJobs.com. That's SchneiderJobs.com.
It's ESPN Wisconsin's Ben Brust talking about our friends at Road America, America's national park of speed. Get out of your house this summer and go to Road America, located conveniently between Green Bay and Milwaukee and Elkhart Lake. Come see a race at the legendary 4-mile, 14-turn road circuit that has hosted some of the best races since 1955. IndyCar XPEL Grand Prix is up next on June 19th through the 22nd. Camp on site all weekend and enjoy free admission for kids 16 and under with a paying adult at the gate. Come for the experience and stay for the race. Get your tickets at roadamerica.com.
Whether you're about to graduate high school or have been in the workforce for years, it's time to take control of your future. Welcome to Lakeland University, where you call the shots. We use our flexible learning formats to customize your degree path. In-person, online, and virtual classes are all available. Lakeland University is designed around you, your goals, your schedule, your future. You can even earn up to 25% of your degree via paid work experiences. Ready to take control of your future? Let us customize an education to fit your needs. Visit lakeland.edu/ESPN to learn more.
Hey, this is Brad Nortman, here to tell you about my friends at Bank 5-9. Everywhere I go throughout the area, I see Bank 5-9, and it's no wonder why. Not only do they have 14 branch locations, but their employees spend nearly 9,000 hours each year volunteering in the communities that they serve. That's on top of the financial support that they provide to several hundred nonprofits right here in southeastern Wisconsin. If you're looking for a true local community bank, check them out today at bank59.com. Member FDIC.
Hi, I'm Brittany Miller from Big Frog Custom T-Shirts and more. Custom T-shirts, sweatshirts, jackets, hats, you name it, we can do it. Big Frog Custom T-Shirts and more is family-owned and all about celebrating life's big moments. Maybe it's a milestone birthday, a celebration for your child's first goal, or that work fundraising event. We are everyone's printer. No minimum orders, affordable designs, and help straight from me and our team. We're the one-stop shop for all your custom needs. Start your project today at bigfrog.com/Mequon.
Hey, this is Mike from Infinity Exteriors. Buying a roof, siding, or windows can feel overwhelming. Hidden costs, confusing contracts. We don't play that game. We educate you so you can decide. And when you know the facts, Infinity Exteriors is the clear choice. Since 1997, we've installed peace of mind with no surprise upcharges, flexible budgets, and immediate financing. Infinity Exteriors, saving our communities from unscrupulous contractors. Visit infinityexteriors.com.
At Potawatomi, where ways to win are endless, another chance to capture epic cash and prizes comes Friday, June 27th. It's the season finale blockbuster drawings. Watch your entries from Enchanted Spins, Unreal Treasures, and Boundless Bounty come together for drawings where $300,000 in cash and prizes is there for the taking. Be there to win your share. June 27th only at Potawatomi Casino Hotel, Milwaukee. More info online. Must be 21 years old to play.
For your next night out, revel in the fusion of artistry and flavor with sushi at St. Kate, offering guests an elevated experience where freshness and creativity converge in every bite. St. Kate the Arts Hotel introduces an exciting new sushi menu to its culinary repertoire. Indulge in the finest seafood, freshest ingredients, and expert craftsmanship for an inspired and delectable dining journey. Experience the art of sushi at St. Kate and learn more at stkatearts.com.
You're listening to Kyle, Brust, and Nortman on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Ben Brust, Kyle Wallace, Brad Nortman. KBN Nation 800-990-3776. The payoff is here.
Is Brad eating it with a spoon? Are you eating spoonful?
I mixed it up. And
Can
I
you
put
guys
this-
let me reset for a second? Brad Nortman is about to embark on his 50 grams of sugar in solidarity with his wife, who is pregnant, who had to drink 50 grams of sugar for testing at the doctor today.
Yes.
Alex drove around to the convenience store. We've ended up with 25 grams of sugar water, which is horrible.
Yes.
And about 25 gummy clusters, which will be enjoyable, but maybe not for you.
I've never
but I'm
had-
also having them as you do.
I've never had a gummy cluster, and we put the equivalent, so it's, 6.5 tablespoons of sugar in this about 7 ounces.
Yeah.
It smells so sweet in this room. So sweet.
Maybe to you.
I
don't
mean,
smell it.
Kyle, it feels pretty normal to me.
It feels very normal. Just so you know, I had 2 of those gummy clusters and my stomach hurt. So have fun.
Kyle, don't do that to me.
Have fun, buddy.
You're the worst. That was mean.
I'm being honest.
That was mean.
I'm being
I
honest.
have a little bit of an empty stomach, too, so this is going to go bad. Okay.
All right. So you have some drinks.
Cheers.
Cheers, Brad,
50
to
grams
your
of sugar.
50 grams of sugar.
Cheers to solidarity.
Cheers to solidarity.
Speaking of cheersing, cheers to Mark Murphy, who is retiring at the age of 70.
Sweet. That's sweet.
Mark Murphy wanted to break practice down today, and he broke it down in the most Mark Murphy fashion of all time. I love every second of this. He told the team, 1, 2, 3, Super Bowl.
Hey,
Super Bowl! Do you not just love Mark Murphy?
I can get behind that.
1, 2, 3 Super Bowl. I mean, that is just like so Mark Murphy. I can't even get over it. I wonder, I wonder if he knew this was coming and was like, what's one thing I can say that'll really resonate
Dude,
with
of
the
course,
guys?
he's a showman.
And or if this was like in the moment.
He's a showman.
He is a showman.
Yeah, he is a showman, and I'll say this much as well. I wish he would have did this with Goody in the offseason. I wish he would have did that. I wish he would have said, Goody,
All right,
now
Goody, bring it in.
before free agency start, the main thing should be on our minds, Super Bowl. So 1, 2, 3, let's say Super Bowl, okay? But obviously he didn't do it with Goody. He's just a grandpa. He's just a fun grandpa. It's time. I'm glad that the Packers have a rule where you can't be over 70 and be the president of the team.
Ooh, I don't know.
No,
I can use another 5 years of Mark.
I kind of miss Mark Murphy now.
No, we
already. You want Ed Policy?
No, yes, I want somebody who
Ed
has
Policy, I don't know anything about him other than
faculties
I know he
about
comes
himself.
from a great football background. But the name Ed Policy sounds like a square.
Sounds very vanilla.
That's okay. Y'all realize Mark Murphy wasn't always this weird, right? When Mark Murphy came on, he was a young man too, just like Ed Policy, and he was about business. He was about trying to make sure that this
Brought the
organization
draft here at age 68, 69, 70.
I know, but when he first got here in his 50s, he was a man that was about business. Now he thinks it's a damn joke. Getting up there on stage, it was great. How you doing, Packers fans?
We don't play that enough. Strofe, I know you
It was
brag about the system we have here, how quickly you can pull up audio. Mark Murphy Appreciation Hour. Do you have, and you don't have to have this second, the first pick of the NFL draft? Because I love Mark Murphy on stage there.
He hammed it up like none other. He is a showman. You're totally right. He has like a different life in a different world as a true stand-up comedian or just a guy who just can resonate with the crowd.
He's somebody, all right, so you know how we talk about Friday energy? He's had Friday energy for a while. That's what it is. He's just, hey, I know the end is coming. I'm about to retire. The paycheck is cleared. I've done a good job. I've done what I need to do. I'm just going to have fun. And I ain't mad.
You're right. You're right.
Boys just want to have fun too.
Reminds me of those people that just golf every day and they go into the office for a couple hours.
Yeah.
Can you believe he's basically played the role of owner of the Green Bay Packers for 17 years?
Seth just chimed in, was like Murphy acted like the owner the past couple of years. Didn't like it. I don't know if that was him saying he didn't like it.
He's supposed to act like an owner, though, right? I mean, it's sort of his job. He hires and fires.
He hires and fires. Do you think he disciplined anybody? I'm not disciplined, but do you think he ever had stern conversations with Goody or LaFleur or Russ Ball in these last couple of years?
Well, he had to. Ted Thompson stepped down, and he had to fire
He
Mike
didn't have
McCarthy.
to have a stern.
Mike McCarthy probably would have been a stern conversation. How do you think the firing of Mike McCarthy went? Well, Oh, Mike.
Like, I mean, you know what's going on here, Mike.
He was
We
probably
got Rodgers over here.
Yeah, I mean, you're not. I mean, you got that guy, and you're just not having a good year.
Mark was probably
You're
more
a
serious.
little
at that
outdated,
time.
you know. Like,
All right.
With the 23rd pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the 13-time world champion Green Bay Packers, for the first time since 2002, draft a wide receiver. Matthew Golden, wide receiver, Texas.
the guy crushed it from open to close to pauses. To the setup.
The timing was perfect.
Oh.
His tone. Wide receiver. Like,
pause.
Pause for effect.
And it was
Mark Murphy, goodbye.
It was good. It was good. It was
Mark Murphy, goodbye.
Mark Murphy, goodbye.
That is not Alex Strofe live. That is from the rendition of The Packers Didn't Start the Fire.
Mark Murphy, goodbye.
Are we
You
concerned?
got deep on there, Strofe. Deep in the vocal cords.
Are we concerned that most of the owners, or I should say owners, people who are running these organizations here in Wisconsin, they focus on a lot of fun stuff, haven't been too much focused on winning?
You tell us, Kyle.
I mean,
less focus on Titletown in the draft.
I mean,
more focus on...
this is light stuff. He's having fun, but like,
bro,
I feel
he's
like he
got a
has been
Super
unser-
Bowl, and he's telling the team,
Dude,
1, 2, 3 Super Bowl.
He's got a Super Bowl years ago.
Does this Super Bowl go to Ed Policy if they win it this year?
It sure does.
That's stupid.
that does.
That doesn't seem
strange.
right.
What year was it of Mark Murphy's when they won the Super Bowl?
I think
guess
it was
Was it taken over in 08? That's 17 years.
So it must.
What is Strofe smiling about back there?
So he had 2 years of afterburn. Who did he take
Because
over?
Bob Harlan set it up. He set
So
up
is
the
that Super Bowl his?
No, Bob Harlan set the organization up, just like Mark Murphy should be setting the organization up to be good for Ed Policy. And I wonder, are they still going to have the same reporting model? Probably.
We'll find out. It definitely won't change day one, but
I mean,
he'll evaluate the way the Packers have been structured right now.
LaFleur can't work for
LaFleur reports to Murphy, which in every organization outside the Packers, the head coach reports to GM.
Now, it shouldn't be that way here with Goody.
It'll be interesting. We have got Jason Wilde on at 3:15. I wonder if he has any insight. I know when Ed Policy was announced, we maybe touched on it, but now
I could use a refresher.
It's on the horizon.
But also, I don't want to say goodbye to Mark yet.
I know.
Mark Murphy, goodbye.
You got a couple weeks left.
Yeah,
June
but he's going to
30th?
be in the sort of, in the ether out there. He's not going to be in front of the microphone. I think he's going to hold one more press conference. Mark Murphy,
it's over.
goodbye.
It's over. It is over. Goodbye, Mark Murphy. Thank you for the Super Bowl.
Mike chimes in on the Carbless Talking text line. Brad's slacking off. He should be drinking that drink. You really have been engaged in conversation.
It's so unbelievably sweet. I've had half the drink and 2 gummy clusters. I can feel sugar coating my mouth.
Also, Adam chimes in that he loves listening to the Mark Murphy at the draft. It still gets him pumped up. I'll go one more run here, Strofe, if you're up for it. Are you not listening?
Do you want a new one or do you want the draft one?
I want the draft. I mean,
the draft one is.
I have a pretty good old one too.
Yeah, but it's Mark Murphy Appreciation Hour. We can come back to the old one, but I just want you to actually listen to the draft audio, because from the start to how he introduced himself to the pauses, it is cinema. This should win an Emmy.
With the 23rd pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the 13-time world champion Green Bay Packers, for the first time since 2002, draft a wide receiver. Matthew Golden, wide receiver, Texas.
And we have to remember, before he got to that part, he was already talking for a minute and a half. Before he was just rambling on. I said, "All right, Mark. Okay, funny guy. Let's get to the point."
It was
here.
a masterpiece.
It was
an
it was
absolute
great.
masterpiece.
It was great. It was good entertainment.
Mark Murphy, goodbye.
Wide receiver.
Wide receiver.
Yeah, it was good, man. It was fun. It was a fun memory. Good memory. Not enough
And
championships.
He got one.
He's on his way out. Like, come on.
We can
pay some respect.
I am. Congratulations on one championship and one championship appearance. Yeah, one Super Bowl appearance with Aaron Rodgers.
That's how the team broke it down at the end of practice today for Mark Murphy. It is Thursday, and it also is Mark Murphy Appreciation Hour. We'll stop Mark Murphy Appreciation Hour at 3:15 with Jason Wilde joins us. I know those two.
What was that shiver from Brad?
I mean, he's drinking 25 grams of sugar.
You can all be my witness.
I need to see nothing on the bottom.
That's
drip, drop,
thick.
drip, drop.
That's thick.
Let me see that cup.
It's granular. I literally could chew.
You couldn't.
Oh, no.
Then.
Yeah, there's sugar on the bottom.
Well,
is there any
there's
nerd
so
clusters
much
left?
in there, it couldn't even all dissolve.
Is there any nerd clusters left?
Yeah, there's a lot.
Could you bring me some?
I don't think you need them.
Caller number 6 and caller 9, 800-990-3776 for over-under coming up next. You will get a category from Alex Strofe, Brad, with a lot of sugar, myself, Kyle. We team up to get 10 guesses to get as many right answers as possible. Caller 6, you have the opportunity to choose over or under if you believe that we're going to beat Strofe's number. And caller 9, you're stuck on the other side. Somebody's winning. 800-990-3776. Again, 800-990-3776. Over under next on Mark Murphy Appreciation Hour of Kyle, Brust, and Nortman.
This is Kyle, Brust, and Nortman.
Kyle, I think you're doing a good job getting it all off your chest.
I love Matt LaFleur.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app. The best source for every piece of NFL news you need to know.
The people there made it a really great trip. The people in Green Bay were really nice, like literally driving ESPN people around themselves.
ESPN NFL insider Adam Schefter is on Jen, Gabe, and Chewy every Wednesday morning at 7:30. Sponsored by Island Resort and Casino.
The Pancake Palace in Green Bay was outstanding. So really nice trip.
On 94.5 ESPN, ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube, and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Sip into a flawless summer. Hey, it's KBN's Brad Nortman. Let Carbless ready-to-drink cocktails be your passport to pool parties, patio hangouts, cookouts, and pure summer bliss. Carbless is here to spark a summer of flavor and fun. 0 carbs, 0 sugar, just 100 calories, and of course, all the good vibes. From fruity flavors to refreshing fizz, Carbless stands out in a sea of same-old seltzers. See what flavors fit your summer. Find your bliss today at drinkcarbless.com and enter to win a flawless summer prize pack today.
Progressive knows when you own a boat or RV, it's like you're automatically on vacation, even if you're actually a marriage counselor in the middle of couples therapy. But in your mind, you're camping in Acadia, puttering around Frenchman Bay. Your boat and RV are both protected. You're lobster drenched in butter and... Uh-oh, did your clients just notice you weren't listening? Quick, do the thing where you just repeat back exactly what they said, but as a question. They bought it. Now back to Maine, earning an automatic discount bundling your boat or RV with your home or auto. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and other insurers. Not available in all states or situations.
Lanny went to college and racked up huge debt.
A little bit over $100,000.
For a degree he couldn't use? Now what?
I had a friend that went to my computer career.
They even helped him get hired immediately after graduation.
One of the things I love about IT is that you can work from anywhere you want.
You could become an IT pro in just months, including cybersecurity and the basics of AI with 0 experience at mycomputercareer.edu.
It worked for me, and I know it can work for you.
This is one student's experience. Individual results vary.
Hi, this is John Neal, CPA, founder of Right Choice Tax, and best-selling author on how to have less stress with the IRS. The IRS says there is over $330 billion that is delinquent. Are you in that number? Many of the clients we see get notices that are wrong, but they don't know what to do. This is why I started Right Choice Tax Resolution, to help people fight the IRS and state. You don't know the ins and outs of all the taxes they can charge you or the more than 150 penalties they can impose on you. The issue won't go away by doing nothing. You may be able to fix the issue if you act in time. Make the right choice and call us at 844-222-1192. Don't let them wipe out your bank account or retirement plan. Call us at 844-222-1192 or visit rightchoicetax.us right now to book a meeting. We understand how stressful this can be. The situation won't go away if you do nothing. That's 844-222-1192 or rightchoicetax.us.
Born in the heart of the earth, natural diamonds rise up like the notes of a song from the throat of Mother Nature.
Rick, that was positively poetic.
Mother Nature sings diamonds.
Sarah, wow, you can sing.
Born in the heart of a plasma chamber, created diamonds fall softly like snowflakes from the heart of a star.
A star that shines like true love.
Natural diamonds are earthborn.
Created diamonds are starborn.
Kessler's has the largest selection of natural diamonds in the state of Wisconsin. All the different sizes, all the fancy shapes.
Give her a fancy diamond.
We do diamonds better because diamonds are what we do.
Bigger, brighter natural diamonds.
And financing that makes anything possible.
Kessler's is the largest employee-owned jewelry company in America.
Which means we can do anything we want to do.
For you.
Mother Nature sings diamonds.
For the location of the Kessler's nearest you, visit KesslersDiamonds.com.
You're listening to Kyle, Brust, and Nortman, KBN, on ESPN Wisconsin, ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube, and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
A spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down. The medicine go down.
I don't see a significant difference in Brad Nortman's temperament.
Go down in a most
He just jumped into the seat.
I have so much energy.
Do
right
you?
now.
Are you?
I'll bet
No,
you.
Are you being serious?
The clusters probably got you.
I feel like I don't even need to blink. I feel like I've never been more ready for over under. This was Stroke.
I know who the
Bro,
final
I'm not gonna lie.
Are
The
you
sugars.
jittery?
I'm looking at him.
Where'd my pen go?
The way that Brad looked at
here
you
it
in the
is.
eye, Strofe, and said, "I've never been more ready for over under in my life."
Never. How long does this feeling last?
Oh no! He's gonna change his whole diet.
When's the crash?
Probably around 4:35.
Hopefully 5 o'clock.
Oh yeah, 5 o'clock. I think it is. Then boy, oh boy.
Are you jittery though?
I do feel different.
Yeah.
I do feel it's a lot
You
of sugar.
just shoved 50 grams of sugar in your body,
And-
which is what Strofe has every hour of the day.
and because it was just sugar water, highly absorbable. Like it absorbs very fast. Very fast. It gets in the bloodstream.
Faded on sugar?
Dude, he sounds like it. I'm with Kyle.
I want him to be the final answer. You don't get a choice.
Stop scratching your neck, Brad.
Get the box of sugar away from him.
Will the guys hit the over or will they disappoint? It's time for Over Under on Kyle, Brust, and Nortman.
It is over under time right here on KBN. Caller 6 today, Brad.
Caller 6.
Nate in Stoughton. Caller 9 today, Brad.
Caller 9.
Was Adam, the Bears fan in Madison. The topic, Brad.
Which side are they? Strofe?
Oh, caller 6.
Good question. Sugared up, Brad.
He's locked in.
Nothing gets by me now, baby. Nothing gets by
Nate in
me.
Stoughton is a believer. He is on the over. Adam in Madison on the under, but not by choice.
Real quick, real quick. Dave from Aaron says, "Y'all remember the sugar when you were playing Nerf Wars with your neighborhood kids from drinking sodas?" Ryan chimes in, "I hope Brad short circuits with his brain." Chris chimes in on the Carbless Talking text line, "Man, he's gonna crash so hard, and they can't wait to see it." On YouTube at ESPN Milwaukee, Brad's eyes are popping out of his head.
Topic. What's our topic?
All right, now I don't know if this is real or
think
not.
it's an act.
Look at me.
I do feel
Look me in my eyes.
very, very, very prepared.
You don't even know the topic. How could you be
How
prepared?
could you possibly be prepared?
Doesn't matter what the topic is. Doesn't
All
matter.
right, well, I believe it. Let's go.
Do you even want Ben and Kyle to participate?
Slow down.
yeah.
What this feels like is Michael Jordan in Space Jam right now. He's got the super secret stuff.
Oh, yeah.
All right, Brad.
Strofe.
Topic. I'm looking for the top 10 leaders in touchdown passes in last year's regular season. It's as simple as that. The over-under is set at 7.5. Your time starts in 3, 2, 1.
Joe Burrow.
Whoa, okay.
No, let him go.
Let him go.
cook.
Joe Burrow final.
Yeah, he's number 1 with 43 touchdown passes.
Baker.
Baker final.
Tied for second, 41.
Lamar Jackson final.
He's the other guy tied for second with 41.
Jared Goff.
Jared Goff final.
You are going right in order. He's number 4, 37
I
touchdowns.
believe Aaron Rodgers is on that list too.
He
think he had 28.
28. I know.
Yeah, he
Josh Allen had 28 too.
Yeah, and Josh Allen had to be.
And I don't
top
think
10.
Mahomes.
Mahomes had like 25, I think.
Mahomes- I'm-
Yeah.
Wait, did did we do this one time and we didn't say Mahomes and Strofe was like, you did a quarterback
It was probably
question and you didn't say Mahomes?
I know Sam Darnold's on the list. Sam Darnold,
yeah.
Do Mahomes. Do Mahomes.
Sam Darnold is 5th. You're still going in order at this point. Number
let's just
30 with
wait.
35 touchdowns.
I have Strofe in a tizzy right now because I have sugar in me too from those.
I
2 minutes.
every breath.
You taste sugar with every breath?
Yes. Every inhale.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
We're gonna
How
find
did
out.
Gino do, Ben?
No.
No, not this year.
Who else?
Well, so we had Rodgers on the side.
Josh Allen has to be in a top
Josh
10.
Allen.
He had 28, same as Rodgers.
Yeah, we got to say Josh Allen because Josh Allen is the MVP. There's no way you didn't finish top 10. in touchdown
Remember,
passes.
he gets a lot of rushing touchdowns too.
Well,
That's
okay.
You've got the top 5 thus far.
I feel like
Rodgers,
there's a
Josh
drop-off.
Allen,
135.
Patrick Mahomes. I'm just writing some.
I remember there's well.
What about Tua?
I had 2 on my list, but I don't know. I feel like we.
I feel like he had a down.
Yeah, I want to do Josh Allen first because then Josh Allen allows us to know Rodgers.
What did Matthew Stafford have?
Ooh, he's another one to think about.
I would be okay.
Wasn't
to
he
do
hurt
Josh
a little
Allen.
bit last year?
He did. I don't know.
Or am I
Jalen
mixing it?
Hurts. I don't know if he was on
No.
that list.
I'd be okay to do Josh Allen.
Yeah, Josh
Josh Allen final.
Yep, he's tied for 7th.
Okay, Aaron Rodgers final.
That's
Patrick
the other guy
Mahomes.
tied
1
for 7th.
minute.
You need one more.
Pat
That's
Mahomes
28.
probably then, right?
Try for kicks and giggles.
Patrick Mahomes.
You did a quarterback list and you said Patrick Mahomes. That's good for the win. You got 8 of them. 2 left, though. You're missing number 6 and number 10.
Have we mentioned them?
No.
Brock Purdy.
Purdy got hurt though.
Oh, good point.
Yeah. I love that 25. Is that in striking distance?
Love is in striking
striking distance, but I don't think it's top
Love
10.
is he's close. Who are we?
You guys really don't listen, do you?
What?
I said Mahomes has 26 touchdowns and he's 9th.
Oh,
Jordan Love final.
Yeah, he's 10th.
Well, I'm not gonna lie. I got a sugar high going too.
You're missing number 6.
Number
And you still have
6.
not mentioned him.
Not Herbert. They run the ball too much.
Stroud wasn't it?
Commanders. Jaden Daniels.
Oh, I don't know if he had.
Or did he? It was his. Did he just show up later on the scene in the playoffs?
I don't hate that.
Yeah, I mean, who can't we won already? Go ahead.
Jaden Daniels final.
10 for 10 would have felt
Right
good.
draft class. Oh,
Who else?
Rookie. Bo Nix.
Bo Nix.
Wow.
Broncos. Bo Nix
Dude, Brad, you need to be sugared up more often.
Sugar, baby. I get it. I get why people have it.
I fear we've created a monster.
Yes.
Lexi, you're sorry.
I'm going to be sneaking sugar at the Nortman house.
Look at you. Look at you, sugar all over you, Brad.
Who's the
You're filthy.
who made the sugar rule?
Like most things, it was kind of so. Lexi, dietetics major at Wisconsin. She
So
kind of
Lexi
enlightened
made the rule.
me to all the things, and then our lifestyles just changed together.
Lexi made the rule, and Brad caved.
Yeah, she. I wasn't so health centric. I was always tilted, healthy for sure, way more than most. But I wasn't this crazy.
He's talking with such demonstrative
Yeah.
hand motions that
Yeah.
I've never seen
He
from him.
is off that sugar.
It literally feels like lightning bolts to my tips of my fingers. You know what I mean? I got like so much like
Just sugar.
Are you having a stroke?
Don't say that.
I'm operating with so much energy, power, passion. Feels good.
Keep yelling.
Tell us about one of your favorite things without sugar.
Well, now this fits in perfectly with my normal lifestyle, and that is with a carbless, because it is no sugar. I'll tell you what, I couldn't do this regularly. All jokes aside, I like my lifestyle. That's why I like carbless. It has a guilt-free experience because it has that no sugar, so I can have many more of those later and not feel that guilty feeling, or I'd be able to, detonate my diet, my workout from that day. But it's no sugar, no gluten. It's the perfect amount, no carbs too. The perfect amount of carbonation, so I don't get bloated. But man, it quenches that beautiful taste. And thinking of taste, the flavors are off the charts. Classic cocktails. We got the margarita ones, all the sweet flavors, right? All the sweet fruit flavors, kind of like these gummy clusters I just had, but 1,000 times better. That is what carbless is. If you haven't tasted it, then you are depriving yourself, like I might have been depriving myself of sugar this whole time. Deprive yourself no longer. Enjoy a carbless when the sun is shining, because summer is here, and less is more with carbless.
So I just had to Google, how do you come down off a sugar high?
It's the last
No,
we need to flush all that sweet out. So we need to hydrate this boy. Give him some water.
No,
Get him some water. He's high on sugar.
We need more sugar in his water.
I don't know if I can
flush
take
it out of
more.
his system.
I can't wait for Jason Wilde to experience this, Brad. At 3:15, we have Jason Wilde. Brad Nortman with his sugar high is amazing. Next, in 2 minutes.
Hey, it's Brad Nortman, and I've got to tell you about my go-to car wash, Tsunami Express. Get your ride looking its best and ride the wave at Tsunami Express Car Wash, Milwaukee's fan favorite for that perfect shine. Sign up for a monthly membership and enjoy unlimited washes for less than $1 a day. Skip the wait with the fast lane and take advantage of great perks. With locations in Midtown Milwaukee, Waukesha, Greenfield, Oak Creek, and Mount Pleasant, Tsunami Express has you covered. Tsunami Express Car Wash. Wash, chill, repeat. Visit TsunamiExpress.com to learn more.
Truck drivers, the job you have today might not be the one you want tomorrow, and that's okay. At Schneider, our transfer team is here to help you if you decide the job you picked isn't the right fit, or if you come across life changes that require a different schedule or home time. Last year, nearly 2,000 Schneider drivers transferred to different opportunities at the company that better met their lifestyle. Find the driving job that fits yours and your family's needs. Apply now at SchneiderJobs.com. That's SchneiderJobs.com.
Stay up to date on the Green and Gold all off season. The Green and Gold Fix podcast is brought to you by Potawatomi Casino Hotel. Luxury stay, elite play, unwind in sophisticated comfort. Win big, dine, and experience the events in Milwaukee.
Make plans to stop by Third Ward Beer Garden at Catalano Square. Experience Milwaukee's favorite beer garden, the perfect spot to meet up with friends in the Third Ward. Open Wednesday through Sunday with live music Thursday through Saturday. Good times and great vibes await at Third Ward Beer Garden.
It's a home run! But wait, is your roof ready for the big league storms? If your roof has more holes than a catcher's mitt, it's time to bring in the pros. At Avondale Roofing, we've been handling leaks, repairs, and full replacements with major league precision for over 30 years. And as a GAF Master Elite certified contractor, we bring top-tier quality and proven performance to every job. Whether it's a quick patch-up or full upgrade, our team steps up to the plate and knocks it out of the park every time. You're out! Don't wait till water's in your dugout. Call Avondale Roofing today and keep your home in the win column.
Hey, this is Jen Latta. You're listening to 94.5 ESPN, WKTI, and WKTI HD Milwaukee.
A locally owned Good Karma brand station. Broadcasting live from the Gruber Law Office's One Call That's All studio at the Avenue in downtown Milwaukee. This is Kyle Brust and Nortman, KBN on ESPN Wisconsin. Here's Kyle Wallace, Ben Brust, and Brad Nortman.
Yeah, here we go. It's KBN. I am Brad Nortman. It's so darn good to be here. You know how much I enjoy my job talking to these guys every single day. Ben Brust, Kyle Wallace, Alex Strofe, Brad Nortman here on a little bit of a sugar high, we might say. Over the last 2 minutes, we went and looked. We talked about what my resting heart rate was. It was usually in the 40s, maybe low 50s.
44, you said.
44. We just looked at it. It's mid-80s. It's 86. Boy, it feels good. It's a good day to be alive.
It's a good day to be alive, Brad.
It's a great day
For
to be alive.
those who missed it, Brad Nortman's wife had to do the thing at the doctor while pregnant where she had 12 ounces with 50 grams of sugar in it, do some testing on some diabetes you can get while pregnant. Everyone does it. And so Brad is a great husband. In solidarity, he said he'd have 50 grams of sugar. He hasn't had 50 grams of sugar since...
Oh, my gosh. I don't even remember last time. How about Jordan Love? That's what I want to talk about. My quarterback. Quarterback one.
My quarterback. What are you, Terrell Owens? You can start crying?
That's my quarterback.
Jason Wilde joined Jen, Gabe, and Chewy this morning. It's Ben Brust, Kyle Wallace, and a sugared-up Brad Nortman with Alex Strofe running the show. KBN Nation at 800-990-3776. The Carbless talk and text line. Lists is more. See a sporadic Brad on YouTube at ESPN Milwaukee and at ESPN Madison. But as I mentioned, Jason Wilde joined Jen, Gabe, and Chewy earlier this morning to talk about Jordan Love. And did we crown him too early?
We prematurely crowned him after the way he played in the second half of 2023. And I am among the people who did that. I mean, he was phenomenal in the final 8 games and in that playoff game and for 3/4 of the playoff game against the 49ers. Can he sustain that? Can he play at that consistent level? Can he avoid critical mistakes when the game is on the line, when it's the most important games of the year? Because in his last 5 quarters of playoff football, he's thrown 5 interceptions.
That was Jason Wilde on Jen, Gabe, and Chewy early this morning, and your quarterback he was referencing was crowned too early. Now, Jason himself said he admits to crowning him too early as well. I still don't think it was the wrong move to crown him. I really don't. I think it was okay to do so. If anybody in the NFL, anybody, were to put up those numbers, they would have been compared to what we compared him to, which was Rodgers' run. I think that was the relax run. I think the RE was at the relax, or one of the times he had the mantra of we're going to run the table or relax, and Rodgers went on a tear. What Jordan Love did in the last 8 to 10 games of his rookie year, it's crownable, and it's okay. Last year was a weird year for him. He made some poor decisions. He got hurt. He was injured. He had a lot going through the season. Didn't have a great year, but still was good, right? Didn't have a great year in comparison to the crowning him after 2023. But I don't think it was wrong to crown him too early. He should have. And he still can be. He showed us what he's capable of. And to me, that's why I don't think we don't have to look back and be like, oh, we crowned him too early. No, we know what's inside him. And now we just need to see it consistently.
Yeah, my follow-up question would be, what crown are we talking about, right? Because is it the elite crown? Because I don't think anybody crowned him as an elite quarterback in the same conversation as Allen or Lamar Jackson or Patrick Mahomes. But the franchise quarterback crown, I think he absolutely earned that. I think by the end of 2023, seeing that run, and even last year, he did what a franchise quarterback needs to do to play through injury. He had some mistakes for sure along the way, but he still willed his team, along with some support, to double-digit wins, a wild card berth, going to the playoffs. So he has been crowned a franchise quarterback, and he has earned that. And I don't think I think that's glued on his head. I don't think that's going anywhere. Now, is he an elite quarterback?
Same with the crown being glued on his head.
It's good. It's glued to his helmet. Top 10? Now, a top 10 quarterback, that's a crown that's maybe a little bit more iffy, but I think if anybody crowned him as an elite quarterback or the next Favre or the next Rodgers, certainly that would have been too early and a misjudgment. But
it kind of did happen. I mean, people were saying we already struck gold 3 times. We did hear that.
And I would say they did. Not struck gold is strong, but most teams go through extreme growing pains after a Hall of Fame quarterback leaves. And the fact that
he will be in that Hall of Fame talk. Just wait on it.
Well, exactly, Kyle Wall. So the fact that they had a capable franchise quarterback at a minimum, who we know is at least good to very good, I'd say that's a success.
Yeah, when I look at this and I think about crowning him too early, I don't think he was crowned too early. I'm right there with you, Brad. I think he was crowned just right. Jordan Love has showed us enough that he can be a franchise quarterback. Now, what level of franchise quarterback, that's still to be seen. You have to play games. And last year, in 15 games, he had some downs, but he had a lot of ups. He was 9-6 as a starter last year. But then on top of that, when you look at it, we just played a little over-under, and he was still top 10 in touchdown passes
despite missing games.
Despite missing games and missing halves of games. And so all I'm saying is this, is that Jordan Love last year gets an incomplete from me. He had the highest drop rate of any quarterback in NFL, all those drops that his receivers had. And then on top of that, he had to play through injuries. And so to me, when we take a step back and we don't look at it from a critical lens and we look at it from a realistic lens of the fact that, yes, did Jordan Love take a leap that we wanted him to take? No. Did he take a step back? No. But do you still feel confident that Jordan Love can be a franchise quarterback? Yes. There is no doubt in my mind, and shouldn't be any doubts in anybody's mind, of whether or not Jordan Love can be the quarterback of this football team for the next decade. But how many championships can he win? How many MVPs can he win? That is to be seen, and that's why he has to prove a lot this year. But not at all. I don't think he was crowned anything too early. He was crowned the starting quarterback in the NFL for the Green Bay Packers because he earned it. The way he played at the end of 2023, he earned the right to be the starting quarterback for this football team. The way he got him to the playoffs, he earned it. And then on top of that, even this year, when he played in football games, he still helped his team win games. So, again, I'm not going to sit here and act like we crowned him too early. I think we crowned him at just the right time.
I think it's really interesting because we talk a lot about Jordan Love and what he is and what he could be and how do you quantify how he did last year. Now, this is just one thing. There's so many different ways to look at it, right? Completion percentage, touchdown passes, however you want to do it. But when you look at QBR, and I'm only just taking this because I just wanted to look, what were the names around him? Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen, Joe Burrow, Jaden Daniels, Jared Goff, Brock Purdy, Patrick Mahomes, Jalen Hurts, Justin Herbert, Matthew Stafford, Baker Mayfield, Sam Darnold, Kyler Murray. Those were the top 14 names. And he was 5th on that list. And what's interesting to me is whatever this, I can tell you the part of the equation is just something that's called run. It just says run. He is right next to Jared Goff in terms of the run rating that goes into the overall QBR. He has more mobility than he showed. He's never going to be a Jaden Daniels or a Josh Allen, but we did see his yards picking up first downs go down significantly because of his injury.
Yeah,
and he's talked himself, and he's aware that when healthy, he has the ability to pick up first downs. And maybe I'm just the excuse guy right now, but when you are injured at the quarterback position and you're trying to get away from pressure, you're probably more likely to make some decisions that you're not doing normally if you weren't as banged up.
We saw it when he had a poor hip and he rolled out through that bad interception against the Lions, I believe it was. You saw the poor decision-making because of the injury. And so again, you're not making excuses. We're just pointing out reasons why somebody could potentially make a certain decision or why somebody could potentially not play to a certain level because injuries do impact guys. And this was his first time as a young starter in the NFL trying to figure out how to play through adversity, that is when your body is not at 100%. So he found out how to play through adversity through his body last year, and I expect him to be better this year. But again, I think it is an easy thing to say that Jordan Love will be a top 10 quarterback. For me, I'm aiming for top 5. I think he has all the potential in the world, especially with this offense, with the fact that he has more command of this team as well. I really think he can be a top 5 quarterback in the NFL. It won't be easy.
The top 4 are pretty easy. Fair? Right? Lamar, Josh Allen, Joe Burrow, and Patrick Mahomes.
Those are pretty ironclad.
And so who's
scratching for the 5th?
A lot of competition for that 5th spot.
You're talking about Jaden Daniels. You're talking about a Jalen Hurts.
A Jared Goff.
You're talking about a Jared Goff. And you're talking about a Jordan Love.
I mean, you got your Herberts. But like Herbert still to this day has never really reached his peak ceiling that everyone thought he would reach.
Yeah, that's true.
And he was in the same draft class. And now when we talk about that draft class, Jordan Love is probably top 2 in that draft class, top 3.
Tua,
Herbert,
Burrow's
was in that
Burrow.
draft class too, wasn't he?
Yeah, he's 3.
Oof. Boy, that was a hell of a draft class.
It's a heck of a draft
class.
class.
Yeah, it's a hell of one.
And I think when it comes to quarterbacks in the NFL, there's like 3 categories, right? You can't win a Super Bowl with him. That's like half the league. Like you can't win a Super Bowl from what we know with like Caleb Williams or
I'll give you some names here. Like I don't think you can win a Super Bowl with Trevor Lawrence personally.
Probably not.
Kyler Murray. I don't think he can win a Super Bowl.
I agree.
A lot of these you can.
But then there's a category where you can win a Super Bowl with them.
But like there's a quick drop off. There's a really like you got your Daniel Joneses, your Anthony Richardsons, your Geno Smiths, your Bryce Youngs, your Jameis Winstons. These are guys that are just on the list because they played majority of snaps last year.
Right.
Wow, Dak Prescott was 29th. I know he didn't play a lot, but oof.
No.
And then then there's a whole nother
Will
category.
Levis was last.
Oof. There's a whole nother category where you win a Super Bowl because of that quarterback. So a category where you can't win with them, you can win with them, you win because of them. I think the win because of them is like the 4 we listed. That's it. I don't think there's another team where it's like, yeah, they win because of the quarterback. But with Mahomes and Allen and Lamar and Burrow, they win or have the opportunity to win because of those guys. Jordan Love, if he wants to be elite, if he wants to be number 5, he's got to be the reason why the Packers win.
He is the reason why they were as good as they were those last 8 to 10 games.
It
was because of his play.
So we know it's in there.
And
that's my overall point.
But then we have to think about this as well because I feel like we talk about how do you become a top 5 quarterback. Jordan Love, you got to have a great offense. And Jordan Love last year, even though being hampered, helped lead a top 5 offense, top 10 offense, right? And I know you had help with Josh Jacobs, but most teams that win football games have good running games as well. They have great balance. And so though he was down last year with injuries, I still think he played very well, and that's why I'm looking forward to a healthy Jordan Love in his 3rd year in this offense to see exactly what he can do. So I'm a big believer in him. I think this is when he puts himself in that conversation of, okay, Jordan Love might have it to be able to be you win because of him, but this is a huge year for Jordan Love to determine what the career trajectory is going to be. Is he just going to be a solid starter? Is he going to be top tier? Or is he going to be the reason why you can win a Super Bowl?
Well, we will find out.
A lot of franchises don't have any hope at all. the Packers at least have hope, and they have hope because of Jordan Love.
Jason chimes in, despite our conversation, please stop making excuses for Jay Love. He couldn't compete against top teams. He was 9-6 against bottom-tier teams. I think he's trying to say he had 9 wins all against the bottom-tier teams. But
he's beaten good teams before, so why don't we?
He's got to be better this year.
He has to be. He has to be better this year. But the majority of those games came with him having some type of injury. So let's just keep that in mind as well. When he was healthy, he played well.
Screamin' Sicilian Pizza is absolutely amazing, and they also Palermo's. You have a new pizza to try. I do want to shout out. I believe it was Adam who texted in on the Carbless Talk and text line. A picture of his shopping cart. He found the Cheez-It pizza.
Did he?
Mm-hmm.
Good for him.
Texted in. He said it's in stock. I don't think he grabbed enough because when he tries one, he's going to wish he had grabbed a lot more of the Cheez-It pizza from Palermo's. But he can also try their new Ragu frozen pizzas available for just $4.99 at Metcalf's from the 12th through the 18th of June. Cheese, combination, pepperoni, supreme. Enjoy the pizzeria-inspired crust topped with Ragu-inspired sauces. It is going to be definitely worth the try. Anything I've tried from Palermo's has always hit the spot. If it's on the shelves, it's worth you grabbing as well. Try the new Ragu frozen pizzas by stopping by Metcalf's or your local grocer today. Jason Wilde joins us next on Kyle, Brust, and Nortman.
This is Kyle, Brust, and Nortman, KBN.
I feel like KBN Nation would agree, Kyle, that Ben has most of the issues on this panel.
I would agree that I have the most flaws on this show as well. Brad's freaking perfect.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Delays southbound on 41 starting from before Appleton Avenue all the way down past Capitol Drive. The northbound side's got some backups too from just north of Watertown Plank Road all the way up past Capitol. Southbound on 43, heavy from before Good Hope Road all the way down past Silver Spring. Back on the brakes from just south of Capitol Drive all the way down through the Marquette to the KK River. Northbound is backing up from just before Fond du Lac Avenue to Keefe. And checking the TMJ4 Storm Team forecast today, slight chance for rain, partly sunny with a high of 67 at the lake, 74 inland, and then tonight mostly cloudy, a low of 56. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga on 94.5 ESPN.
You remember the moments from that magical March.
Side Decker, it's a three. Got it!
On June 26th, celebrate the squad with Made 'em Believe, a special night with Bo Ryan, Frank Kaminsky, and Sam Decker.
Here's Kaminsky, the drop stab. That's his favorite. And the two.
Presented by Bud Light, Michelob Ultra, Potosi Varsity Ale, and Potosi Hard Seltzer. Tickets are on sale now at uwhoops2015.com. Made 'em Believe, June 26th at the Orpheum Theater in Madison.
Dr. Aaron Holtebeck and his team at Holtebeck Eye Center make vision care a top priority. They are your premium provider for eye care and corrective eye surgeries. Dr. Holtebeck has been helping local patients with their eye care needs for over 20 years. Dr. Nausheen Abbas joined the Holtebeck Eye Center team last September, and her practice philosophy is to provide patient-centered medicine by giving all options. Located in Brookfield near the corner of Calhoun and Capitol. Learn more about their services at holtebeck.com.
Hi, Drew and Jonathan Scott here, reminding you that a lot of life's firsts are better with help from American Family Insurance. Like your first home expansion or your first big lightning strike. There's a first for everything. Get the right home policy at the right price with the right help from American Family's agents. Life's better when you're under American Family's roof. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products not available in every state. American Family Mutual Insurance Company SI and its operating company 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
This fall, build your perfect Wisconsin football game day with a mini pack. Pick any 3 games, including Big Ten matchups like Washington, Iowa, and Ohio State, and save while cheering on the Badgers. Big matchups, big moments, and it's all on your schedule. Football mini packs are available now. Create your custom game day experience today at uwbadgers.com or call 1-800-GO-BADGERS. First touchdown to the 5th quarter. There's always something to enjoy. Football game day starts here. We'll see you at Camp Randall.
This Father's Day, give the gift of power, performance, and durability with Master Force tools from Menard. maintenance. From quick fixes to heavy repairs, our Masterforce industrial-grade mechanics hand tools are designed for maximum strength and durability to get the job done right. Save big on the Masterforce 220-piece mechanics tool set. Now through June 15th. Plus, check out our weekly flyer on Menards.com for more great deals.
Save big money at Menards.
At Hazelden Betty Ford, treating mental health isn't just about breaking old patterns. It's about braving new ones. As the leader in alcohol and drug treatment for 75 years, we know caring for addiction, anxiety, depression, and trauma goes hand in hand. We're here for you with new tools when life breaks down. Discover your path to better mental health at hazeldenbettyford.org/Wisconsin. Sponsored by Hazelden Betty Ford Foundation.
You're listening to Kyle, Brust, and Nortman, KBN, on ESPN Wisconsin, ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube, and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
I'm not leaving. I'm not leaving. The Wolf of Wall Street was on the other day when I was flipping through channel. Great family film.
Three-time Wisconsin Sports Writer of the Year.
I'm a naturally inquisitive person.
Holding everybody accountable.
If you feel better about that, I'm happy to do so.
Jason Wilde is on Kyle, Brust, and Nortman.
That is correct. Jason Wilde joining us here. Listen to Jason on Wilde and Tausch 9 to noon across these very stations. Wilde and Tausch. Jason, just a heads up, Brad Nortman, out of solidarity with his wife Lexi, who is pregnant, did the thing where they have to drink a 12-ounce thing of 50 grams of sugar. He did it in solidarity on the show and had 50 grams of sugar, and so his heart rate is elevated, but he's locked in.
Jason, I had 25 grams of sugar in about a 7-ounce thing of water, literally just sugar, water, and then about 23 gummy clusters. I haven't had 50 grams of sugar in I don't know how long. My resting heart rate is usually in the mid-40s. Last checked, it was 80. 80, Jason, so I'm feeling great.
So if you ate more sugar like I do, as I just finished a s'mores cookie, A, you would look more like me, which would not be good for you. And B, my heart rate, my resting heart rate is like, I don't know, 62, I think.
Yeah.
When I look at my watch, which my doctor said that was pretty good for an old guy like me.
Yeah, that's really good. Jason.
I'm not an elite, one of the greatest punters of all time.
Oh, Jason.
Like Sam Veit or Tim Mastey. But yours is 40. Does sugar have that major of an impact?
He doesn't ever put in his body.
Yeah, Jason, I don't think I've had 50 grams of sugar in a day in 2025. Probably Christmas. I probably splurged around Christmas, had a couple of cookies, really went crazy. But since then, I don't think I probably haven't had more than 25 grams of sugar in an entire day. Maybe even 20 in this whole year. So I just literally.
He's wired, Jason. He is wired.
You're my hero.
I mean, I can feel my skin. Is that normal? I feel like I just, my mouth can't keep up with my brain. My brain is thinking so many things. My heart is bumping so fast.
Welcome to life.
Are you sure? Are you sure it was sugar?
We're all questioning
it,
Jason.
Some other white powder.
That's what I said. He's high off something.
Item.
I'm going to be sneaking that sugar back home, Jason.
Jason, happy to have... more questions is great.
Quick question. No, I just have one more, and then we can move off Johnny Sugar Buzz over there. As a parent, it's interesting because Sydney and I have kind of similar sweet tooths. Paula and Maddie are far more disciplined than she and I are. So, Maddie, she won't even drink certain versions of lemonade that have too much sugar in them. And I respect her. I'm so proud of her. She lettered in 2 sports as a freshman. She's a great runner. All these great qualities, much like you, really good athlete. I don't think she's going to punt in the NFL, but you know what I mean. And Sydney's a really, really good athlete too, but she's inherited my taste buds, and sometimes she doesn't make great choices. So for you as a parent, what are your policies going to be that will allow your kids to be kids?
They're going to be deprived,
but
Jason.
Also,
they're going to be living in misery.
But also follow, the kind of dietary wisdom that you and Lexi can provide.
As Ben starts the show every day, I'm going to change it a little bit. It's a great time to be alive, Jason. There's so many sugar-free alternatives that are delicious. You wouldn't be able to tell the difference. I know that's what I and Lexi enjoy is these stevia.
Are there drawbacks?
What's that?
Are there drawbacks to those types of sweeteners?
Yeah, I mean, to the
unsatisfying
sugar purist, you might say this is not an equal trade. But health-wise, yeah, you get all the flavor and none of the guilt. How about that, Jason?
That's not true.
And we're
Sounds like a Carbless commercial.
And exactly, just like Carbless. No guilt there. So yeah, we're gonna educate them. We're gonna educate them so well that they're gonna make the same choices as us.
I cannot wait until they come and I sneak them some candy. I'm gonna sneak them all. Come here.
Don't you do that.
Open your mouth. Put it in. Don't let your daddy know now.
They'll know. Because they're going to be running around like crazy.
Who gave it to you?
So real quick story. So we had another set of kids before we had our current boys. They were older. They were like 8 and 5. And we did this. We taught them about high fructose corn syrup.
Oh my gosh! These 8 and 5-year-olds are getting science classes at home.
And so we educated them on sugar and high fructose corn syrup and additives and stuff. and before long, they didn't want it either. And one of my really, really good friends, Drew Herma, he always comes back from Florida for the summer, and he was so against it. He's like, I'm bringing Hershey syrup, I'm bringing ice cream, and then the girls would call him the high fructose corn syrup guy. They're like, is there high fructose corn syrup in here? And Drew's like, yes. And he's like,
those poor kids are going to school and they're like,
that's where they got bullied. Brainwashed by Brad. The kids say, you want a cookie? Oh, does that have high fructose syrup? Is that high fructose?
They're ahead of their time.
No, they get made fun of. I know I would. Goodness gracious.
Jason Wilde joining us here on Kyle, Brust, and Nortman.
That's got to be the only 5-year-old in the United States that knows high fructose corn syrup.
That's bad for me.
Oh, man. A little birdie told me, Jason, that you had an interesting exchange with Matt LaFleur about the young players. And if the little birdie says it's good, I'd love for you to share.
The birdie, of course, is Alex Strofe. And I just mentioned it to him. And I know he's going to... What are you buzzing me for?
Yeah, it's obviously
he's also high off sugar as well.
Not the little birdie. Yeah, I had a Red Bull.
Yeah, Red Bull and...
Red Bull and those nerds.
Yeah.
I mean, got Uncle Alex and Uncle Ben and Uncle Kyle could be real problematic.
I'll tell you what.
If they ever get invited.
Only supervised interactions. I don't want to see any exchanges on the hands.
Treat them like prospective foster parents. We have to really see if these guys qualify and are going to be allowed to be around our children.
Yeah,
by the way, do I get a fast pass for that, or now that I've revealed my love of sugar, am I out too? Back to the little birdie's point. The last question of the press conference today, and I won't just read the transcript because I think you guys are going to want to listen to it. But anytime Matt LaFleur admits that I asked a great question, I'm pretty happy about it. And it was about this. And I've been saying this for a while. I think I've said it to you guys. I really feel like this team has a ton of young players that have had really, really good moments. Like you look at them and go, that guy's a really good player. That guy's a really good player. But there's not been the sustained consistency that tells you they're going to be that type of player far more frequently than they are the opposite or a lesser version. And so I wanted to know what Matt thought his team was capable of accomplishing if those guys are who he thinks they are. And it was great because he actually edited himself. At one point he said, I don't want to put too much out there. I think he views his team similarly to the way I view his team, which is I think they've got the potential to be a really, really good team if those guys are as good as they have flashed themselves of being capable of being. And so I'll be curious what you guys think of it when you listen to what he said. But it sounded to me like a guy who believes he's got a really good football team and doesn't want to put that out into the universe by saying it flat out that they could be a Super Bowl team. But I think he sees the same thing I see.
Play it for us, Strofe. I know you have it. Mark Murphy having the team break with 1-2-3 Super Bowl is just so Mark Murphy. I love it. My follow-up to that is, who are some of those guys, maybe like 4 of them, that you identify when you're asking the question, you see their faces?
Yeah, I mean, I would say the wide receiver group for sure, right? Dontavion Wicks, Jaden Reed for sure. You know, look, even in fairness to Romeo, who I know I've been critical of for how he handled things last year, like he's shown some moments where if you want to get, if you want to pick up a 3rd and 7, you're throwing the football to him. I think of Devontae Wyatt, who had like 3 sacks in the first few games, then he hurt his ankle and was never the same. I think of Quay Walker, who's going around on a scooter. He's got his foot in a boot, apparently dating back to his ankle injury in Seattle.
Oh, wow.
You know, he was a guy that I thought right before that injury, I thought he had finally turned the corner. And, you know, folks that have been critical of him were starting to look and go, well, maybe he's now becoming the guy that they were hoping he would be when they drafted him. I think, you know, you look defensively, and not only are there the 2 first-round picks from 2022, but you know, they got some safeties that showed some flashes last year. I think Evan Williams has a whole nother gear he can get to as a player. I think Carrington Valentine, you know, I mean, he seems to really like Strofe, which leads me to wonder a little bit about his judgment. But I think he's just a guy that could really. Yeah, they did a Q&A together. They did a walk and talk. Like I think they're tight now.
He didn't really. To fairness to Carrington, he didn't seem to really have a choice of who he got to be interviewed by.
Fair, but they seem to have a relationship. And look, I can see how to some people, Strofe is a likable guy. I'm one of those people. I like him. So my point is that there's a bunch of guys, but it all starts with the quarterback. And I saw the ESPN Milwaukee social media team put out my little clip this morning from our show talking about Jordan. And I have expressed my frustration because simply because I'm not willing to say he's going to be a MVP or a Hall of Famer or all the great things that all Packers fans would love for him to be. I must be a hater of him.
Oh,
and
Twitter must have been coming after you, huh?
Had to mute a few people on the old Twitter machine.
You know,
but yeah, look, I think I just find it exhausting because I think I've been pretty positive about him. I don't.
Jason, you should embrace the hate. You should embrace the hate. The fact that so many people.
Look at the stuff that happens. Like, here's an example, and I don't want to get political. But ahead, Simone Biles, who's one of the most accomplished athletes in American history, goes up against this 5th-place swimmer who's on Fox News all the time.
7th place.
Who hates trans people, and she gives her opinion, and then she ends up issuing an apology later for giving her opinion. Like, that's why it's just not. The juice is not worth the social media squeeze to me. It's never going to be, and I certainly am not going to jeopardize my career by saying. And I've been close. I've been close to saying things that I'm glad I didn't. But many a career has been ruined because of a tweet.
No,
I ain't embracing the hate.
Don't embrace the hate, then, Jason. Don't embrace the hate. But I do want
to say, doing well.
I am doing well. But I will say this though: do we need to embrace the fact that Bo Melton might actually have a chance to be a good corner?
I think we should allow for that possibility. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, look, he's. Do I think it's likely? No. And I got into a little bit of a debate. Was it yesterday with Homer? I think he's still going to be on this team. Like, I think he's got a clear niche as a wide receiver. I think he's one of their few core special teams guys. Bisaccia loves him. LaFleur loves him. Now, that doesn't mean Goody loves him.
The wide receiver was deep, though, Jason. Even McCole Hardman looked like he played well.
It is. I'm still not sold that McCole Hardman's going to make this team. But you're right. I mean, if we're counting Christian Watson, who I don't know what his situation will look like when training camp starts and when the September 7th opener comes around. But Watson, Dobbs, Wicks, Reed, Melton, Heath, Golden, Savion Williams, and McCole Hartman. That is, I've got my fingers here. That's 9 guys.
Can't carry that.
That they're never going to carry 9. Let's just hypothetically, because I still think this is the most likely scenario. Christian Watson is not fully cleared by then, and he either starts the season on IR for 4 games or on the PUP. Now you're down to 8. They're not carrying 8 either. Now they might have guys they want to sneak onto the practice squad since there's not the limitations in terms of experience that there used to be. But guys don't want that. I mean, guys that have played, they want to be on a 53-man roster. So I don't know if that's Heath. I don't know if that's Melton. I don't know if that's Hardman. But, they're going to carry 6, maybe 7, but definitely not 8 and definitely not 9. So, I think Bo Melton is doing what the team wants. He's doing what's smart for a guy that is not guaranteed a roster spot. But I did think it was important, and I thought he did a good job of emphasizing this yesterday. He is not changing positions. He is adding a position to his job description.
Well, Jason, we appreciate the insight. Look forward to hearing what your exchange was with Matt LaFleur, and we will talk to you next week. And you owe me a call. All
right, I gotta go get myself some Sweethearts ropes that I saw Sydney brought home today.
Wow. Don't get Brad itching.
How many do I have to? Yeah, Brad's already. He's got like he's jonesing for it already. I can tell.
Google searching candy with most sugar to sneak on back home.
Jason owes you a call.
He does.
I do. Yeah. I didn't get.
Don't worry about it, Strofe.
Make it a 3-way call, guys.
Of course, you need to be part of everything. Thanks, Jason.
All right, guys, take care. Be good.
The person that would involve in everything in my life, if I could, is Gina Della from Pella.
Oh, yeah, Gina Della from Pella. She knocks it out of the park every time. That's because Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin is your go-to place to upgrade those windows and doors that you've been waiting to do for too long. It's summertime now. You're probably going in and out of that door, opening and closing that window more often. You probably want to keep that cold air on the inside and hot air out. Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin will do that. They're going to change your home's value and decrease that energy cost. That transformation from the inside out is something that only Pella Windows and Doors can give you. And where else can you get an offer like this? No interest and no payments for up to 2 years. That's right. You can get those Pella Windows and Doors right now. Enjoy it for 2 years, and not a cent has to leave your bank account. That's because they work with any craftsmanship, color, project, budget, whatever it is. Pella Windows and Doors will meet you right where you are at and get you exactly what you need on your terms, on your budget. So don't wait any longer. This ends the end of June, so make sure you act now and get your free, that's right, completely free in-home consultation, and enjoy your Pella Windows and Doors. Visit them at PellaWI.com.
Alex Strofe, you're going to send us out here. How would you describe what is coming up next?
From a musical perspective, it is my best work ever. It is better than We Didn't Start the Fire from 2 weeks ago.
Oh, wow.
It's much better than Love Yourself from last week. It is my Friday parody Packers song on a Thursday. It's the best one yet.
Rumors have said it's actually good. And you always say it's actually good.
Look, I don't take a lot of pride in my singing ability, but I do today. My weekly Packers parody song, an ode to Jair Alexander, is coming up next. It's Kyle Brust and Nortman on ESPN Wisconsin.
You're listening to Kyle Brust and Nortman, KBN.
Kyle, I love you.
Can't say the same.
That's fair.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Delays along southbound 41, starting from Appleton Avenue all the way down past Capitol. Northbound slowing just before Mayfair Road all the way up past Capitol Drive. Eastbound 94, not too bad. We got a little bit of a backup between Highway F and the Barker Road area. And then we got westbound 94 backing up from 20th Street to about Hawley Road. Southbound on 43, heavy from Good Hope Road all the way down past Silver Spring. Back on the brakes from Capitol all the way down to the KK River crossing. And check out the TMJ4 Storm Team forecast tonight. Mostly cloudy skies, low of 56. Tomorrow, a slight chance for afternoon showers or storms. Partly sunny with a high of 68 at the lake, 77 inland. Weather is brought to you by Big Frog Custom T-shirts and more. Easy and affordable apparel personalization with no minimums and fast turnaround. For all your printing needs, bigfrog.com/Mequon. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga on 94.5 ESPN.
Hey, this is Brad Nortman, here to tell you about my friends at Bank 5-9. Everywhere I go throughout the area, I see Bank 5-9, and it's no wonder why. Not only do they have 14 branch locations, but their employees spend nearly 9,000 hours each year volunteering in the communities that they serve. That's on top of the financial support that they provide to several hundred nonprofits right here in southeastern Wisconsin. If you're looking for a true local community bank, check them out today at bank59.com. Member FDIC.
Rivals meet again when the Brewers battle the Cardinals June 12th through the 15th. Come for a duel between the Contreras brothers on the diamond and stay for one of the best weekends of summer. It's Tropical Day, Saturday, June 14th, featuring a Brewers straw hat with special tickets. Then take Dad to the Father's Day game for a Barrelman cooler giveaway on June 15th. It doesn't get any better than this. Get in on the action at Brewers.com.
Monica, we've got to hand it to you.
You and the design team have outdone yourselves.
Are you talking about the One Collection?
Those rings say you are the one.
And they say it symbolically.
Describe the symbols.
Every ring in the One Collection should be presented with a special ritual.
What would that ritual be?
You pick up her left hand and you place a kiss on her ring finger.
Rick, you never told me about that part.
Then you show her the tiny red diamond, flush mounted inside the ring, that will forever be in contact with her finger.
Why is it red?
Because that's when the giver says to the one, wherever you go, my heart goes with you.
I give you this kiss. I give you my heart.
The red diamond is a secret symbol of that sacred moment.
The center diamond on the outside of the ring is for the whole world to see.
But the tiny red created diamond inside the ring is only for the two of them.
The One Collection of engagement rings is available exclusively at Kessler's.
To find the Kesslers nearest you,
visit KesslersDiamonds.com.
The only thing that tops our selection is your savings discount liquor.
Father's Day is Sunday. Looking for the right gift for Dad? Whether it's a unique craft beer, hard-to-find whiskey, or a spectacular bottle of wine, we've got you covered. Hi, this is Marie from Discount Liquor, where since 1960, we have provided the best selection and the lowest prices in town. We stock literally thousands of varieties of beer, liquor, wine, and mixers. Over 15,000 actually, but who's counting? The point is, you want it, odds are we have it. Combine our incredible selection and everyday low prices with our 2 convenient locations, and you've got your one-stop shop for Father's Day. Discount Liquor on 51st in Oklahoma and Milwaukee, and in Barstow and Maine in downtown Waukesha.
The only thing that tops our selection is your savings discount liquor.
See our specials at discountliquorinc.com, and happy Father's Day.
This is Kyle, Brust, and Nortman on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Time to hear from Alex Stroh. I was not here last week, so I didn't hear the bad parody song. How short is the parody song from last week? Because I would love to bring anyone up to speed.
It wasn't that bad. Yeah, it was actually pretty good.
Well, I heard it was horrible, so it was good.
It was probably like a C+.
Well, it's Kyle, Brust, and Nortman across ESPN Wisconsin. Alex Stroh will be out tomorrow. Let's hear, you know what? Before we play any of your old songs, you're so excited about your new song, and I think everyone deserves to hear your new parody song since you'll be out tomorrow. So it's Packers parody songs on a Friday, on a Thursday with Alex Stroh. Oh, no.
Yes.
Hey. Bye, bye, bye. Bye, bye. Bye, bye. Bye, bye. Jai is hopping on a flight. His body hasn't always been right. I know his back's been tight. Hey, Jai, come on. I don't want him to leave, but he hasn't been here for me. So now it's time to leave and make Nixon the one. I know that Goody can't take no more. It ain't no lie.
No lie.
I wanna see you out, Lambo Jair. Bye, 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 bye. Don't wanna be stuck with you, Valentine, Nixon, Hobbs too. You may hate us, but it ain't no lie, Jair. Bye, bye, bye. I don't wanna say that you're not tough. I just wanna tell you that we've had enough. Hobbs might sound crazy, but it ain't no lie, Jair. Bye, 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 bye.
Wow.
Bye, bye.
That was incredible.
Man, what a great song. Not your song, the original. Good job, though. I just wanted to sing with you. You should have hit the part, I don't want to be. That would have been great. I don't want to leave you, Jair.
I'm not sure he has that octave.
Wanna be here no more.
I didn't get that far, but yeah, there it is. That's this week's song.
That is
pretty
utterly
good, huh?
incredible.
Yeah, very good.
Ben,
Wow.
I didn't oversell it, did I?
No. I am shocked by how good it was.
It was really good. Really good.
800-990-3776. I would love your feedback on Alex Strouf's Jair, bye, bye, bye.
I mean, the whole song was great. My favorite part, the early bye-byes. Right?
Yeah, that was a lot. That was a lot.
Because it didn't sound good at all.
No.
Those didn't sound
that
good.
was on purpose. I was trying to throw you off the scent.
I don't know.
So then he came in and went hard.
All I'm thinking is, Jair, bye, bye, bye. That's all I'm thinking right now, man.
I wish you...
I can still see the dance.
If I could have some criticism.
Oh.
But I guess it's not the theme of the song. I just didn't know if there was fitting in any of the good times, you know?
When you break up with somebody, you don't think about the good times. That's why you break up.
Yeah, you're not going to be part of this game for two.
Yeah.
Not going to be a fool in this game for two.
Go
so maybe
ahead.
bye.
Oh, wait. Okay. I was just posing a question.
I was pretty proud of the line of, it's time to let you go and make Nixon the one. Did you catch that?
Let
think I
you
did.
go.
Yeah.
Doug, oh my gosh, that was amazing.
It was amazing.
Tony and Aaron, man, that was fire.
That was good.
David, 2 thumbs up. Chris, oh my gosh, Strouf.
It was good, man.
Really good.
You should feel very proud.
Really?
Well, Chris attached 6 eye roll emojis, so I don't think he was a fan. But nonetheless, I
was trying.
Yeah,
you know, everyone's going to love everything.
I do think it was better than We Didn't Start the Fire.
Ooh, I don't know, actually.
I think it was better.
This is a classic.
Strouf's like AI. He's evolving over time. I think he took a step back, self-corrected, and now this one, I mean, this is a new high water.
Yeah, this would be tough to top.
Very tough.
You got to get
All right.
another banger.
I think
Would you like to compare and contrast?
I would like to compare and
do.
contrast next. I want We Didn't Start the Fire. I need it. I need Strouf parody songs like Brad Needs Sugar.
Need it.
I also love IKEA and going over there. Chef Ed says, you're not cooking with gas, but you're cooking with Chef Ed. Strophy. College students, if you're looking to make your campus living more comfortable, affordable, fashionable, IKEA can help. And it's not just college students, parents of college students. You know where to take your parents. That is IKEA, because they have innovative storage solutions to make that space much more easy to live in. They make it fashionable. They have bedding and accessories to make it yours. IKEA makes college living inspired by you. Qualified college students can get 15% off IKEA purchases. It's never too early. You might have just got back or you just graduated. Start thinking about what you want your dream apartment, dorm, house, wherever you're going to live to look like. Visit IKEA Oak Creek or check out the Ready for College section at IKEA.com/US. Bye, bye, bye. Alex Strouf taking us back to We Didn't Start a Fire. Grammys for Strouf coming up next.
This is Kyle, Brust, and Nortman, KBN.
Steph, your biggest strength in life that you bring to this world?
Probably my wife, because she keeps me calm. Even when I'm cursing at the TV during Packers games, I always know I can fall back on her.
That's sweet, man. Who knew KBN Nation with so many simps? Boy, I love this. I love this.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app. The 2015 Wisconsin men's hoops team gave us all a march to remember.
There will be no undefeated champion on Wisconsin with an unbelievable stretch drive to the championship game.
On June 26th, enjoy an intimate celebration with the stars of the run with Made 'em Believe. Presented by M3 Insurance. World-class expertise and individual attention. Tickets are on sale now at uwhoops2015.com. Made 'em Believe, June 26th at the Orpheum Theater in Madison.
The Protect the Package golf outing takes place on August 16 at Ironwood Golf Course. Come be a part of the most unique outing in the state while helping loved ones battle cancer. Proceeds benefit the This Time Tomorrow Foundation. Sign up your foursome at thistimetomorrow.org under the Events tab.
Hi, I'm Brittany Miller from Big Frog Custom T-Shirts and more. Custom T-shirts, sweatshirts, jackets, hats, you name it, we can do it. Big Frog Custom T-Shirts and more is family owned and all about celebrating life's big moments. Maybe it's a milestone birthday, a celebration for your child's first goal, or that work fundraising event. We are everyone's printer. No minimum orders, affordable designs, and help straight from me and our team. We're the one-stop shop for all your custom needs. Start your project today at bigfrog.com/Mequon.
Milwaukee just got hotter. Announcing the buys of summer at Ewald Automotive Group. Get the lowest prices guaranteed on new vehicles. We'll beat your best price by $500 or we'll pay you $500 cash. Guaranteed. With over 1,500 vehicles to choose, you're sure to find the perfect ride for your family. 11 brands, 10 locations, one easy experience. Don't miss Ewald's Buys of Summer sales event going on now.
Go to ewaldauto.com.
See dealer for details. Expires month end.
The pulse of the Milwaukee Bucks, straight from a Bucks legend.
Can't get it off. Marcus Johnson will, though. Can't leave him alone for a 12.
Tap into Here District with Marcus Johnson on Bucks Plus. Marcus and his son Chris offer a weekly beat on Bucks basketball. Get your questions answered and hear from the biggest names in basketball. Find Here District with Marcus Johnson at bucks.com/plus on the Bucks app or wherever you get your podcasts.
It's happened again. Another local organization switching to business technology from James Imaging Systems. This time, it's St. Anne Center for Intergenerational Care. CFO Sally Parente.
We were unhappy with our previous vendor. It was always a big production. We also had some issues with pricing.
And now with James Imaging Systems,
The service, the value, and the ease with which we can just keep using their service and not having any big headaches. We're getting value here as well.
just what you'd expect from James Imaging Systems, a 100% Wisconsin-owned and managed company. AI-driven workflow automation, security enhancements, and digital transformation.
I love that they're a local company. They've been a wonderful business partner for St. Anne Center.
Make the switch to James Imaging Systems. Call 262-781-7700 or visit jamesimaging.com. James Imaging Systems, your local business technology partner.
Hey, wouldn't it be great if life came with a remote control? You know, you could hit pause when you needed to, or hit rewind, like that time you knocked down that wasp's nest. Uh-oh. Well, life doesn't always give you time to change the outcome, but prediabetes does. With early diagnosis and a few healthy changes, you can stop prediabetes before it leads to type 2 diabetes. To learn your risk, take the 1-minute test today at doihaveprediabetes.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and its prediabetes awareness partners.
Station updates, show clips, and your place to interact with us every single day just by scrolling through your feed. Follow along on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram at ESPN Milwaukee. You're listening to Kyle, Brust, and Nortman, KBN, on ESPN Wisconsin, ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube, and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
We bump back with this for a reason, because Alex Strofe has done a great job of putting together his parody songs during the Packers offseason. It's Kyle, Brust, and Nortman across ESPN Wisconsin. We take you back to his first week. Strofe didn't start the fire. Mark Murphy, goodbye. I can't wait.
Part.
Aaron Rodgers, Jordy Nelson, Brett Favre, Don Hudson, Eddie Bennett, Bart Starr, go Pack, go. Jordan Love, Matthew Golden, touchdown on the Lions. Lambeau leaps, cheese heads, 100 days to go.
Hey.
Alexander Jair, will he even be here? April hosted the draft, September brings touchdown craft. Matt LaFleur, Halfley, how great can it be? New press policy, Mark Murphy, goodbye. We didn't start the fire. Green and gold are blazing, all the fans are praising. We didn't start the fire. From the draft to glory, it's the same old story.
That one was so good. What a banger first hit.
Good first song in the album. You gotta have range in an album.
Yeah. Do you have time to play?
I haven't heard this one, so I want to get to it.
It's not great.
Week 2, I heard it was horrible. Go! Oh, this was good.
Jordan Love can't play football. Simple as that.
For all the times they said Jordan Love regressed, and all the talking heads he didn't impress.
Okay.
You think he's bad? Oh, shine, for goodness sake. You think I'm missing Aaron? No, but I ain't.
Hey.
And I didn't want to write a song, 'cause I don't want anyone thinking I still care what you say. But now it's what they all say. And Love and I are moving on. And I think this year is golden, and it won't hold Reed back. Maybe you should know that Wisconsin don't like you, and we like everyone.
It's a great line.
And I never liked you, put you in a song. And I've been so caught up in the draft, didn't hear you talking crap, but now I know.
What you know, Strofe?
We're better than Chicago. If you don't like the way Love slings that pillow, baby, you should cheer for something else. And if you think LaFleur isn't a genius, so baby, look at that offensive help.
Debacle.
Good.
It's also.
It was good, right?
Good.
Good.
It's grown on me. But I mean, the trick is this. It's the fact that he gets just incredible beats. All these classic songs.
Yeah.
So
the
like,
beats are
But
so
I will
good.
say, Jeff in the beer truck, We Didn't Start the Fire is better than Bye, Bye, Bye. I think I'm on that page.
We might need to poll that. I don't know if we've...
Hit Bye, Bye, Bye for ESPN Wisconsin, but before we go 4 and 4 hour at 4. Go!
Hey. Bye, bye, bye. Bye, bye.
You dance unathletically.
Fast forward to Ben's wedding right there.
Jai is hopping on a flight. His body hasn't always been right. I know his back's been tight. Hey, Jai, come on. I don't want him to leave, but he hasn't been here for me. So now it's time to leave and make Nixon the one. I know that Goody can't take no more. It ain't no lie. I wanna see you out, Lambeau Jair. Bye, 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 bye. Don't wanna be stuck with you, Valentine, Nixon, Hobbs too. You may hate us, but it ain't no lie, Jair. Bye, bye, bye. I don't wanna say that you're not tough. I just wanna tell you that we've had enough. Hobbs might sound crazy, but it ain't no lie, Jair. Bye, 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 bye.
There it is. I think We Didn't Start the Fire is my favorite. Jim, Matt, and Molly up next in Madison. You have the Damn Sports Show in Beaver Dam. The Miz, which I want to go by Mizzy. What's his first name, Brad? You'll find out in 2 minutes.
Mitch?
Oh, no.
894 northbound. We've got a crash now at Lincoln. It's off on the right shoulder. We got delays basically from Oklahoma Avenue up to that point. We've got southbound 43 backing up from just before Capitol Drive all the way down past the Marquette into the KK River area. Northbound is backing up out of the Marquette up to Keefe. And checking the TMJ4 Storm Team forecast tonight. We've got mostly cloudy skies, a low of 56. Tomorrow, slight chance for afternoon showers or storms. Partly sunny skies, a high 65, 68 at the lake, 77 inland. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga on 94.5 ESPN.
Deals are heating up at the Summer Savings Event all summer long at Cunis. Get the hottest savings of the year at nearby Milwaukee Metro Cunis locations in Oak Creek, Greenfield, and the new Cunis Hope Chevrolet on West Metro Auto Mall. We have sizzling new vehicle specials on the most popular cars, trucks, and SUVs from Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC. Or with one of our 10 pre-owned super specials, you'll be swimming in a pool of savings. Plus, keep your vehicle refreshed with our service specials on brakes, tires, and oil changes.
I'm Brian Bohm, General Manager of Cunis of Oak Creek.
And I'm Bill Eater, General Manager of Cunis of Greenfield.
We would like to invite you to take advantage of these great monthly specials.
And remember that your vehicle will be covered by our exclusive No Fear Lifetime Powertrain Warranty included with new and qualified pre-owned purchases.
Call or stop in today for your VIP appointment.
Get outside and enjoy the Summer Savings Event at Cunis. Start your search online at CunisMilwaukee.com.
Hey, this is Brad Nortman from KBN. Tune in to Kyle, Brust, and Nortman every day from 2 to 5. WKTI and WKTI HD Milwaukee.
A locally owned Good Karma brand station.
Broadcasting live from the Gruber Law Office's One Call That's All studio at the Avenue in downtown Milwaukee. This is Kyle, Brust, and Nortman, KBN on 94.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and streaming live at ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube.
It's the 414 hour at 4 on KBN.
He is Kyle Wallace. I'm Ben Brust alongside Brad Nortman. Controversy on the Carbless Talk and Text line. Some feedback on the 3 parody songs Strofe has created for you, KBN Nation, at 800-990-3776. List is more. Bye 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 is in last place according to Mike.
Whoa.
Oh, wow, what an upset.
Controversy's right.
Stevie says the more you play it, the worse it sounds.
Oh, wow.
Stevie. Yeah. Jamie / Jaime. Both are good, but I have to go with We Didn't Start the Fire.
Wow.
I'd have to rank it.
Great.
We Didn't Start the Fire. Bye Bye Bye. And then whatever the last song's called.
Love Yourself.
Love Yourself.
You know
that's
who
a
made that song?
Bieber.
That's a Bieb song.
Yes. But Alex Strofe, keep up the great work.
Good job, Strofe. Enjoy your vacation.
So good.
He's working tomorrow.
Enjoy being in Door County.
Thank you.
Now, Brad Nortman. Today's a big day.
Big day.
It's Aaron Savali's birthday.
Hey, happy birthday, Aaron Savali.
He's a Gemini. So
he requested a trade.
To you. We wish it was our birthday so we could party too. Hey.
And he doesn't want to be here anymore because he doesn't want to be a reliever. He was sent to be a reliever in the bullpen. Do you know the name of Miserowski, Brad?
Miserowski.
103 in AAA.
Okay, hold on. We were talking about him pre-show. I did see this morning that this guy was going to...
This guy?
Miserowski. I'm a Jesus Made guy, so I don't really... okay, but I've only seen Miserowski, and I haven't looked up the name, his first name. Okay, first name. Can you use Miserowski in a sentence, please?
Miserowski is starting for the Brewers tonight.
Origin?
Ooh.
What is it?
Very white.
Yeah, well, somewhere in Europe.
Is that Polish?
A little further away.
Okay. If my last name was Miserowski, maybe I'm going to play on the M initials. Maybe it's like...
I wouldn't do that if I was you.
Okay, how about this one? It sounds like Braden Miserowski.
Oh, wow. That's your final answer?
No.
Remember,
I thought we were churning through them until I get it.
We can do that. Keep churning. That's not right.
You're cold.
Owen?
Let's Colder.
Oh, well.
Bentley.
You're way too far. Wrong way.
Give me a
the O's are closer
much
than the
less
B's.
Gen Z, much more Bible-y.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
good for Brad Nortman.
Matthew.
No,
Right,
but close
right
around
idea.
there.
Mark.
Again,
We told
the
you it was
MMs
Rams.
aren't.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Luke.
No, but you're around
John.
there.
You
James.
getting hotter.
Keep
getting
going.
hotter. Getting hotter.
But like,
Not Jesus.
Jesus Miserowski.
There's only one Jesus.
Jesus,
we might call him that if he's really good.
Yeah.
But
Wait,
Keep going.
Paul?
the Savior.
No, you were. No, you're
it's not.
cold again.
colder.
You're cold.
It's not an.
Joseph.
Okay,
I don't think
keep
it's an
going.
actual book.
what?
No, it's not a book. Keep going.
It's not a book.
It's not a
Wait,
book.
I went through the Gospels.
Okay, yeah.
I
it's not a
said
book.
James,
Yeah.
John.
Yeah,
Right
yeah.
idea,
You're
right
around.
idea, right
like I
idea.
said,
No,
no.
we'll call
What do
them.
James and John have in common?
Brothers. Or no, not James and John. That is James and John are brothers.
The J.
Different James.
No.
J. It starts with a J.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
This is the
Joshua.
phenom.
No.
Think of a very popular name amongst '90s babies.
Jake.
Okay.
Come on, longer though, longer.
Jacob.
Yeah.
Here we go. Jacob Miserowski, of course.
Yeah.
Of course, Jacob is the kind of first name of a guy that throws 103 in the minors. That's the guy.
Stop.
Okay,
He
we're
goes,
good.
that's
We're
the
good, of
guy.
course.
Is he Ms. Miserowski? What do you want to call him? The
so
Mizzy?
I want to put this out there right now. I am anti the Miz for the conversation we had.
The player?
No, not the player. The nickname. The Miz is a professional wrestler.
AKA was on the Real World too.
It's true. Professional wrestler and the real world.
Well, Mizzy.
No.
Well, come,
Sounds-
Mizzy?
No, that sounds like my former dental hygienist, Missy.
The Mizzy.
I believe on Nick
Mizzy.
Jr. there was something called Muzzy, which was like a
Give us your
mouse?
nicknames for Jacob Miserowski.
I don't
I'm Team Mizzy.
Does he deserve
Mizzy.
a nickname? He hasn't even thrown once in the majors.
That is a
relax.
good.
It's too early.
No. That is
Phenom.
Shouldn't you earn a
okay,
nickname?
he's not quite a phenom, but that is. I think
Like,
there
maybe-
is a little. You gotta earn.
Like King James, was he might be the only one that was pre-NBA with a nickname.
I didn't know if you're going back to the book of the Bible.
yeah, King James.
It had me for a second. I was trying to figure out where's he going.
Where's he going with
I was
this?
gonna say, where you go, King James? You talking about King or what we talking about?
Braun.
Braun.
Yeah, he had one, and that's probably deserved.
And
This is
listen,
no Braun.
Jacob
right?
Miserowski,
Like Chef Curry happened when he became
Yes.
like the real Steph
I feel like
Curry.
you should develop the nickname
I'm
organically.
with you, Brad. But the thing is, the nickname is.
You
based
came
off
up
his
with the
last
missile.
Mizzle.
Ooh, the Mizzle.
Mizzle. That's
It's too much.
Because he throws like a missile, so he's Mizzle.
Well, you got to earn the Mizzle, right? Miz is just shortened of the last name Miserowski, so they just call him the Miz.
Makes batters miserable.
Yeah. See, now you're on to something.
Makes batters miserable.
No, that's good.
That's really good.
The Misfit?
No.
Oh.
Because he's so tall.
The Big Miserowski?
Is that like the Big Lebowski?
That's what I was going for, yeah. That's what I was going
The
for.
big Miserowski.
Little unit.
Thin Mizzy.
Lil Unit.
After Randy Johnson.
Thin Mizzy from Chris in the 262.
Oh, he's thin. He is pretty frail.
Thin Mizzy.
He might be the same weight as.
Mizzy.
Yeah, well,
Is he tall?
Strofe ain't topping
6'7".
55.
6'7"?
Yeah.
Wow.
Learning more about
like-
Jacob Miserowski.
So he's like
Yeah.
Randy Johnson out there.
Yeah. So like something like stilts.
Oh God.
I'm getting cold again.
Miz.
You're coming out. I think he's coming off his sugar high.
Yeah. I did check my heart
Mystification.
rate's down. Mystical.
Mizzy.
Yeah.
But Mizzy sounds a little soft.
So now
Yeah, Mizzy does sound soft.
I'm trying to think.
The
right?
Mizzio.
Like Euchre.
Mizikowski.
What would you call him? Right?
The Miz up to play.
Like, wines and delivers.
Hey, Miz. Struck him
Dan
out.
and Sheboygan on the Carbless talking text line for Jacob Miserowski. What do you got?
How about the kid? It's like it's called Robin Yount, the kid.
The kid?
But isn't that Robin Yount's nickname?
Yeah, that's the thing. Is it's too close. Like he's got to have his own identity.
And I feel like the kid should be anybody Jackson because he's still legitimately a kid.
I don't hate this from Steve in the 411. J Miz.
J Miz.
Like Les Mis, eh?
No, Jacob's Ladder.
Huh?
Too far.
You fall down Jacob's Ladder and you climb up it and you fall down.
never
It's
heard
because he's-
up and down,
he's
up and
tall.
down.
That was bad.
J Miz. I don't hate J Miz.
No, I like the Miz.
J Miz wines and delivers.
no,
J Miz sounds like something your boys would give
No,
you.
T Plush worked because it was just weird.
Yeah.
But no, I think the Miz is perfect. The Miz, because it's his last name, The Miz.
No one's going to say, and The Miz fires.
No, they say, oh, The Miz strikes out the sun.
What about just like Mizzo?
Oh, Mr. Lizzo.
I do like Mizzo.
I love Lizzo.
He tall, she big. Mizzo.
It's
Matches.
too close to like Rizzo from when the Cubs won the World Series.
Jonah in Port Washington. Slim Mizzy.
Ooh.
Slim Mizzy.
No, and I like that.
Now we're talking. That's good.
Yeah, that's good. That's real good.
Rob just says just call him Ski. I think we can do better.
I'm going to do better than that, Rob.
Can't read Casey's. No.
What did Casey say?
Use your imaginations.
Yeah, let's just not do that.
Use my imagination. There's so much.
I'll tell
do
you
it.
in your ear.
Okay.
Slim Mizzy from Jonah.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I like that one. I'm talking about what whispered in my ear. The Big
Miz.
The Big Miz.
Big Miz.
The Big Miz.
Big Miz.
Slim Miz.
What is that a play on?
He's tall.
Yeah.
That's it?
Honestly, I like the Slim Miz.
The Slim Miz.
Slim Miz.
How about just the Miz?
No, that's already taken.
It is,
The
you're right.
Miz. It just
But
doesn't.
hold on.
Slim Miz?
Maybe we should. Wait,
That's a rapper.
Hold on. As the WWE fan
this
on
is
the
his
panel,
debut, though, so maybe we gotta wait.
we might have to wait. But as the WWE fan on the panel, I would just like to let you know that the Miz used to come out to his theme song, and before his theme song would play, it was a voiceover of him saying, "I'm the Miz, and I'm awesome."
Yeah, that sounds about right.
So I think
Hang
we should
on.
call him the Miz.
The
He's
Carbless
awesome.
talking text line starting to cook a little bit here. 800-990-3776. Jacob Miserowski is pitching his debut for the Milwaukee Brewers tonight against Sonny Gray against the Cardinals. Division series. Would like to get a series win. They've lost 2 of their last 3 after going on that 10 out of 11. I think they had won.
It's hot.
We have Swing and a Miz.
Yes, I'd say make you Miz.
Chef Ed, he says Maserati, but Miserati.
Ooh, Miserati.
K to the Mizzo.
Oh!
I knew that would hit for us.
Look at that. You understand that
KBN
one?
Nation is
Stroke?
cooking.
K to the Mizzo. You get it?
Yeah.
Okay, he doesn't get it. He's
Yeah, that's what
Rob, don't worry. I know
you're
you shot with Ski, and he goes, damn it, it was short and sweet. Doesn't mean you shouldn't keep firing. Keep firing
Keep
them.
firing, y'all. We got to figure this out.
Can't Miz, Mr. Miz, the Mizinator.
Oh, I like the
Now we're just dudes hanging out, trying to find a nickname for somebody that we are excited to watch pitch tonight.
It's forced. It's a forced nickname.
No,
Let him earn it.
He'll earn it, but if something clicks, it clicks.
Everybody, Brad, didn't you have a nickname? Norty?
Norty?
All right. Brust? Well, I guess.
Yeah, that was J Miz. J Miz is solid.
No, it's not.
He was
I don't
Benny
like it.
Buckets.
But that was after he got buckets. When he came in,
True.
he was probably.
It comes with time.
Graham Gano gave me the nickname B-52 for dropping
But
bombs.
hold on a minute. We gave Graham Mertz the Kansas Cannon before he did anything.
Correct.
Look what happened.
Well, he was a cannon in high school.
Look what happened.
Look what happened. He got drafted.
He did.
He did
got drafted.
He did get drafted.
No, I cannot
people
believe
forget he got picked literally like 30 picks after Shedeur
I was
Sanders.
going to say, was it before or after?
It was
Shedeur?
right after. Yeah.
That is wild.
It is. Trust me.
The
he did
Big
not improve
Mizzle?
that much. I like it, but I think we have to understand the Miz comes from the fact that his
The
last name is
Polish
Miserowski.
Flame.
Cheese
Is he-
Miz.
is
So he is Polish.
He is Polish.
Okay.
How about
Cheese
Is very
Miz.
Polish looking.
Cheese Miz?
Cheese Miz is good.
I like Cheese Miz.
BC on YouTube.
That's
Cheese
good.
Miz with that fastball.
Cheese Miz.
Hit it with that Cheese Miz. Give him that Cheese Miz. Give him the 103. 103, Cheese Miz.
Give him that Cheese Miz. I like that a lot.
A lot of these can be worked in from Lane Grindle, Jeff Levering, Josh Maurer on the Brewers Radio Network.
You have their numbers, right?
Giving batters the Mizness.
Oh,
Do you have Levering's number?
I have them all.
Can you put them in a group chat and ask them if they have a nickname for him other than the Miz?
that actually is a great
That is a
idea.
great idea.
How do you have all their numbers? What do you do? Do you just ask every person for their phone number when you take
No,
a meet?
I used to call games with Levering, and Lane. Cool. Lane, I've just known.
What do you mean you just
In circles.
What,
I mean,
what circle?
circles?
What do you say?
We're in the same circles,
No,
man.
we're not in the same circles.
Yes, we are.
Ben is so thirsty to get people's phone numbers. hey, we should just link up one time. Let me get your number. So he didn't get to say,
big business card guy. Hey, let's exchange cards.
yeah, he really is.
I'm just gonna say, have you guys established a nickname for
The Miz.
The Miz?
And we should send them our favorite. See if they get worked into 620 WTMJ when the Brewers are being their game called.
I don't even want to call him the Miz.
Just say for Miserowski, for the kid.
Is he being called the Miz?
I think that's his
I think that
nickname.
we need to change that.
Yeah, that's what we're working on.
Grassroots
KBN Nation
change.
is on this.
No, what if he has been called the Miz
So
since he was a
good.
child?
Give him the cheese Miz. I'm going to be watching the game tonight. My fiance has plans to put the baby down, and I'm gonna be asking for the cheese Miz.
Give me that cheese.
It's gonna be 0-2 and be like, don't go off speed. Don't go off speed. Give him the cheese Miz.
It's so good.
Tell us about Citizens Bank while I get this text out.
Absolutely, KBN Nation. If you are looking for a new banking home, look no further than Citizens Bank. I'm telling you this right now. If you are looking for banking needs, they got you hooked up. If you're looking to get a HELOC, they can hook you up. If you are looking to potentially buy a new home, they can hook you up at Citizens Bank. And that's what I love about them. It's the fact that they're focused on the fact that you are not just some customer, you are part of the community, and that is what matters to them. So right now, if you are looking to buy a new home or find a new banking home, bank where you belong, where you're not just an account number, you are known by name, and they remember who you are, and they're trying to do everything to make sure that all your dreams can become a reality. So if you're looking for a new bank, check out citizensbankwi.bank. Go to citizensbankwi.bank, and I can promise you, you won't be disappointed. Or find Citizens Bank at one of their local branches. And always remember, Citizens Bank is an equal housing lender.
Texted, have you guys established a nickname for Miserowski? We have 30-plus suggestions on the air right now. Don't want to do the Miz because it's already a wrestler. We will see what Jeff Levering and Lynn Grindle have to say. I don't know what's next because I had fun doing nicknames for Jacob Miserowski. More next.
You're listening to Kyle, Brust, and Nortman.
Listen, Diana, that's her name. Listen, we all about positive manifestation. I like you, Diana. All it is negative.
Diana.
Criticize.
Dirty Diana. I love you, Kyle.
Love you too, girl.
I love you, Kyle.
I love you too. That's what I'm talking about. The real Packer Nation.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Northbound on 894, we do still have this crash at Lincoln Avenue off on the right shoulder. Delays stretching all the way back to Beloit Road. On the southbound side, we got backups as well coming out of the Zoo interchange down towards Lincoln as well. Eastbound 94, watch for delays from Highway 164 all the way to Springdale and then again through the Barker Road area. Back on the brakes from just before 76th Street to Hawley Road. And then on the westbound side, we got delays from about 20th Street all the way to Mitchell Boulevard. And check the TMJ4 Storm Team forecast tonight. Mostly cloudy skies, low of 56. Tomorrow, slight chance for afternoon showers or storms. Partly sunny with a high of 68 at the lake, 77 inland. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga on 94.5 ESPN.
Brew Crew Tuesdays are back on June 17th.
Churio sends it deep to left, and there she goes!
Catch the Brewers on local TV as they battle the Chicago Cubs.
And Yelich launches one deep right center field. Forget about it. Oh, my goodness.
This edition of Brew Crew Tuesdays is presented by Delta Dental of Wisconsin. Tune in June 17th at 7:05 on Fox 6 in Milwaukee or check out your local listings to watch the game.
They say seeing is believing. And when you check out what's waiting for you at American Place Casino, you'll definitely believe you'll love it. From thrilling gaming to top-notch service, we're changing the game. Come play all your favorites like blackjack, craps, roulette, and the latest slots. Catch a game at the sportsbook, enjoy great restaurants, bars, and more. If you're ready for excitement, exceptional service, and an experience you'll never forget, then we'll see you soon. American Place Casino. Change the game. Must be 21 years of age or older. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem, crisis counseling and referral services can be accessed by calling 1-800-GAMBLER.
It's WTMJ's Brandon Snide with Leslie Smith and new general manager from Wisconsin Harley-Davidson, Craig Bro. Guys, thanks for joining me today.
Thanks.
Thank you. Summer is officially here. Craig, we'll start with you. It's never too late to start an adventure. If I don't have a license, how can Wisconsin Harley-Davidson help me?
Well, the Riding Academy is always looking to add more students. With a wide selection of new and used Harley-Davidsons, we're here to help you get on to that next adventure from start to finish. With 2 class time options, we offer a way around your schedule so you can get that M endorsement and then purchase your dream motorcycle with financing to fit any budget. Stop in and see a sales associate about what we have going on this month.
I am a graduate of the riding program at Wisconsin Harley-Davidson. It is fantastic. Now, Leslie, once I have that M on my license, can you tell me about the events coming up in the month of June at Wisconsin Harley-Davidson?
Yeah, Brandon, this is always what we want to see is our new students coming and hanging out with us. So June 14th, we actually have 2 different rides. It's all about the veterans and all about the dogs. You choose from going from Milwaukee or Iron Ridge. The ride for veterans starts in Milwaukee, ends up here at the dealership. The Iron Ridge ride comes to the dealership as well, and that ride is benefiting dogs and hogs. It's a Wisconsin Guardian Foundation and Giuseppe Canine Services. Same as always, we have live music, food, vendors, there's an auction, there's even a canine demo. It's a great day for the kids to come, see what these canines do in action, and just hang out and listen to some music.
So that's on June 14th. Now, a week later, on June 21st, there's more fun being planned at Wisconsin Harley-Davidson. Is that correct?
Yes. So there's another ride that we're doing for veterans again. Our ride for veterans benefiting Wisconsin Hero Outdoors. Wisconsin Hero Outdoors has partnered with Veterans America, which specializes in mortgages for our heroes, with their mission being own the land you defend. A great day giving back to our amazing veterans.
Sounds like a win-win across the board. Let Wisconsin Harley-Davidson fill up your summer with riding adventures. For more information, go to wishd.com or follow them on Facebook and Instagram.
This is Kyle, Brust, and Nortman on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
I came to play. There's a price to pay. Time for you to get down on your knees and pray. You can say goodbye to the good old days. They're never coming back. Watch your future fade. I came to play. Get my dues paid. I guess you had a dream, but it can't be saved.
This is the theme song for The Miz, the wrestler. In correspondence with Jeff and Lane of the Brewers Radio Network and from FanDuel, because Jeff does both. They do not have one. So the 2 that I sent were Cheese Miz could be great for a 103 heater, and Slim Mizzy is the favorite.
It's powerful.
Sitting on crickets right now.
Hi, my name is
Slim Mizzy.
Ooh, that should be it when he comes out, he strikes out somebody.
Oh, that should be his walk-up song.
That would be
or like
so
walk-out
good.
song.
What a good walk-up song that would be, too.
Hi,
Ooh.
my name is My name is My name is
Slim Mizzy.
Hey.
I like it.
Shout out to everyone who gave us
the Mizzler. I like that one.
The Cuban Mizzle crisis.
The Mizzler.
The Cuban Mizzle crisis.
Oh, come on.
J don't Miz.
Jacob Miserowski, for those who missed it, is making the start for the Milwaukee Brewers, being called up.
Well, it's going to be crazy when people go to the game tonight and they were yelling all these different nicknames.
Mr. Milwaukee?
You're just in your pun phase right now, where you're just thinking of any sentence and fitting Miz into it.
But I haven't made a mistake yet, have I?
I see here somebody said taking care of business
every day.
Mm-hmm. Says he strikes
See,
out.
but some-
Every K.
Every K, taking care of business. This sounds like a song.
It does.
It
does. I can work on
Taking
that.
care of business. Every K, taking care of business and putting the bruise on my back. All right.
Well, it's like, and working overtime, something like, it's Jacob's time.
I don't know. We're not making a song for this.
It's Jacob's time.
It's Jacob's time.
Ultimately,
he's still high off sugar.
Ultimately,
guys. Sugar-
it's safe to
sugar's
say.
wearing off.
Everyone, buckle up.
Ultimately, it is safe to say that his nickname is a mystery.
It's very good. Very good.
How long were you working on that one?
None of your business.
Now he'll live in misery.
Yes, Dave.
Truly mystifying.
Misery, like the Paramore song, Misery Business. Like Misery Business?
No, I don't know Paramore song.
Misery loves his company.
Misery loves company.
You were doing great, and then you stunk. But in all seriousness,
call it a misfire.
You're back. All right, what's next?
Oh, my
wow.
goodness.
Somebody just put something in there.
Done yet.
He's not. I'm just waiting for what's next. It's Kyle, Brust, and Nortman across ESPN Wisconsin trying to come up with a nickname for Jacob Miserowski.
Wow.
Oh, are you chat GPTing now? Are you going deep into the well?
No.
He said no.
No.
Don't misrepresent me. I'm proud of that one. That one was good.
No, you were cooking.
Taking care of business every K.
Yeah.
Taking care of business, putting teams away.
Yeah.
All right. Shout out to Cody.
It's a good
Shout out to Cody.
I got one.
Oh no! Oh no!
I just hope that Pat Murphy doesn't mismanage tonight.
I think we got to cut him off.
Yeah,
I think we got to cut him off.
Oh, wow.
Somebody here on ESPN Milwaukee said, "Mind your business." This is good.
I'm just gonna keep going like it's my only Ms. shin.
Now we're reaching.
You're reaching.
Look who we are.
Let it come to you. The greats let it come to them.
Yeah, not Gen Zs.
They just go all in.
They don't read the room very well.
Oh man. Oh gosh.
He's crying.
The Cards are going to have a less miserable time with his cutter.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
Where's he from?
Missouri.
Mississippi?
I think he's from Missouri.
Missouri. He's not from Missouri.
No, it can't be.
I'm pretty sure Jacob Miserowski is from Missouri. He is from Blue Springs, Missouri.
Mr. Mizzou?
Hit line one. You never know if it's going to be good.
Oh, my God.
In all seriousness, they take on the Cardinals. Sonny Gray is the pitcher for the Cardinals. The Brewers are underdogs, plus 125 against the Cardinals with the Miz.
Oh, they don't believe in the business.
No, they don't believe the Mizness is going to give them whatever Stroph's pun is going to be next. Stroph's laughing.
Yeah, we've lost Strofe.
Zach from Chevegas is on the line.
Oh, let's go.
Do I read it, Strofe, or he's got an update on his vasectomy?
Oh wow, you got a vasectomy.
You're up on the Carbless talking text line, Zach.
Hey. All right, boys. What's going on, Kyle? You're still our dog. Just wanted to give a little update. Vasectomy, hopefully it worked. That thing was an SOB. But kind of wanted to jump into two things here. So one, parenting classes. I know you were talking about it last week.
Yeah.
Huge waste of time. Just go and jump into the fire. Have fun. You'll learn as you go. It's just like getting called up when shitty player.
Oh, no.
I will say, with the parenting classes, Lexi and I made a decision. What do you think we did? Think we did the Wednesday night?
What did Lexi want? Yeah, she wanted the Wednesday nights.
Or do you think we did?
You did the
Friday
Wednesday
night?
nights.
No, he didn't do the Wednesday. He caught her. He got her at her moment of when she was open-minded, and he got her to do the weekend.
We're doing the weekend.
Told you.
We're doing the weekend.
He got her.
Friday night and all day Saturday in birthing class.
Done.
That's a long time.
And that Saturday is our 11-year anniversary.
Hey,
so maybe we'll go out for a pizza after.
You're going to be exhausted.
Exhausted. But rip it off the Band-Aid. Just like that. I don't want Wednesday after Wednesday.
Whoa. So if you're finishing the birthing classes on your anniversary,
yes,
that means you're going to have to make it up to her.
No.
Yeah,
this
is
this
pregnant.
was a joint decision.
Talk about a misfortune.
Miscalculation?
Yeah.
I'm done.
What do we do?
You tell us about QC Kinetics.
And
then we do the
Miserowski?
No. We're talking about partner here, all right? And then we're going to do the wheel of Stroh.
Oh, no, more Stroh.
Stroh, I'm doing those push-ups with you, by the way. I got to let out this sugar however I can. But it is no mystery that QC Kinetics is your go-to place for a long-term pain relief for those achy joints that you're experiencing. It could be tendonitis, chronic tendonitis. It could be arthritis, whatever it is. Maybe it's your knees, your hips, your shoulders, or your back. QC Kinetics are experts in regenerative treatments. They are the nation's leader in regenerative treatments. They do this all day, every day. People come in with joints, joint pain, knees, hips, shoulders, and back. And they are the ones that are able to cure it for the long term. No surgery, no drugs, no downtime. You're going to go in there for your free consultation. Like I went and saw the Greenfield locations. They're going to bust out the iPad. They're going to bust out the ultrasound. You're going to see exactly what's going in your joints. And they're going to give you a personalized plan to a pain-free life. It is something that you will wish you will have done earlier. Don't put it off any longer. QC Kinetics is your answer to living that pain-free life with their advanced cellular treatments. So you might find out to be a perfect candidate in the consultation. It's absolutely free. Call QC Kinetics today at 414-285-3474. That's 414-285-3474. 414-285-3474.
Brad Nortman made his wife go against her wishes. Dustin chimes in, I can't believe Brad mistreated Lexi like that.
I saw something on YouTube. The Wheel of Misery.
That is what
the Wheel of Strofe is.
Wheel of Mistakes, yeah.
That's what made me laugh.
Wheel
mid-read.
of Strofe. Next.
Gosh. This is Kyle, Brust, and Nortman.
Top 5 of my guys throughout my career. Of
Just
covering
one
guys.
below me. I was just putting myself in the ranking.
He loves himself.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
We do have an accident on northbound 894, right about at Lincoln. It is causing some delays from all the way back to before Beloit Road up to that point. So give yourself tons of time. Southbound slowing down too from the zoo to that point. On southbound 41, backing up from just south of Good Hope Road all the way down past Capitol. The northbound side is slowing from Mayfair Road up to Hampton. And then on westbound 94, leaving the Marquette, it's going to be a slow one all the way out to Mitchell Boulevard. Back on the brakes west of Highway 100, on and off in pockets past Moreland. Traffic is brought to you by James Imaging Systems, your local document imaging partner. Dedicated to helping businesses do business better. Visit jamesimaging.com. And checking the TMJ4 Storm King forecast. Tonight, mostly cloudy, a low of 56. Tomorrow, slight chance for an afternoon shower or storm. Otherwise, partly sunny, a high of 68 at the lake, 77 inland. Weather is brought to you by Fifth Third Bank, custom solutions built around your goals. Member FDIC. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga on 94.5 ESPN.
At Citizens Bank, community banking is you, growing your business with a partner who gets it. It's you, buying your first home with a lender who makes it easy. It's you, building a future with savings that work just as hard as you. And it's us, working together to strengthen our community. Because at Citizens Bank, community banking means you plus us. Visit us at citizensbankwi.bank. Citizens Bank is member FDIC and an equal housing lender.
Hey, it's Brad Nortman, and I've got to tell you about my go-to car wash, Tsunami Express. Get your ride looking its best and ride the wave at Tsunami Express Car Wash, Milwaukee's fan favorite for that perfect shine. Sign up for a monthly membership and enjoy unlimited washes for less than $1 a day. Skip the wait with the fast lane and take advantage of great perks. With locations in Midtown Milwaukee, Waukesha, Greenfield, Oak Creek, and Mount Pleasant, Tsunami Express has you covered. Tsunami Express Car Wash. Wash, chill, repeat. Visit TsunamiExpress.com to learn more.
Forget average. At Exterior Pros, they bring the heat. They're not here to meet standards, they're here to smash them. From the first swing of the hammer to the final reveal, they're leveling up your home with every window, every shingle, and every single detail. This isn't just a remodel, it's a glow up for your house. Built tough, built beautiful, built to turn heads. Want in? Let's go. Lock in your project now and save $3,000. Exterior Pros, where bold meets built. Trust the pros and visit extpros.com or call 262-800-4274.
Set sail this June for a boundless bounty at Potawatomi. Come aboard, and you might win a share of $300,000 in cash and prizes. Just play with your rewards card for entries. Prize drawings on Thursdays. Boundless bounty this June at Potawatomi Casino Hotel, Milwaukee. Your win is waiting. More info online. Must be 21 and a rewards member to play.
I'm
I'm Monica Kessler.
Monica makes sure that everything at Kessler's is worthy of a lifetime warranty.
The quality of your ring is incredibly important when it comes to diamond setting, ring sizing, and repairs.
Monica has been part of Kessler's since she was 6 years old.
Let me tell you how to judge the quality of the jewelry you're buying.
It's easier than you think.
All you have to do is read the warranty.
Most stores offer a 5-year warranty, but Kessler's offers a lifetime warranty, the strongest in the world.
We can do it because we put more gold in your jewelry.
When a jeweler wants to make a bigger profit, they put less gold into the jewelry. This makes it thinner and easier to break.
Theirs might look like ours at first glance, but Kessler's jewelry is made not to break, and that takes more gold.
We give you a lifetime warranty because our jewelry is made to last forever, just like your love.
Gold is more than $2,000 an ounce.
Kessler's gives you more gold, a lot more gold.
For the location of the Kessler's nearest you, go to KesslersDiamonds.com.
You're listening to Kyle, Brust, and Nortman, KBN, on ESPN Wisconsin, ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube, and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Grimal and Associates Insurance protects what matters most. They specialize in coverage that's tailored exactly to you. Clients aren't just policies, they're part of what Grimal and Associates community has done over the last 30 years in the greater Milwaukee area. With their personalized American Family Insurance back service, expert guidance, and a genuine commitment to the people they serve, Grimal and Associates isn't just selling insurance. I think about myself, where I'm at in life. I'm always thinking about protecting what I have, the family, the baby, the house, the car, everything. That's what Grimal and Associates can do while building that trusted relationship and providing peace of mind for you. So connect with Grimal and Associates today at teamgrimal.com. That's team, GRAMOLL.com. Kyle, Brust, and Nortman taking you into the Homer Hour at 5 o'clock, where it's time now to play Wheel of Strofe.
It's time for the
Wheel of Strofe.
Ben Brust misguided attempt to microwave mac and cheese during halftime led to a misunderstood fire alarm, a misguided sprint down the
Let's
hallway.
play the Wheel of Strofe.
Wait, what happened?
That didn't happen. He just made that up.
Oh, that sucks.
It's horrible.
That sucks.
One update to the wheel is we have push-ups for Alex Strofe still, but we can't just think about the upper body. We need the lower half to get strong. He doesn't even have a butt.
Yeah, the
Literally,
butt is a back.
It's a back.
I don't know that you needed to air all that out.
I mean, you showed
don't.
us on stream.
Your pants just go in. There's like nothing there. I'm like, where the hell
It's
is
probably
that?
so easy to get his pants on and off. I never
very
thought
easy.
about that.
It's very easy, yeah.
What does your girlfriend say when she sees it? Like, ooh.
She thinks it's a cute little butt.
But you don't have a butt.
I believe she's called it a perfect handful before.
Oh wow. That is, she just alpha male.
We added 10 squat jumps to the Wheel of
What does that mean?
Strofe.
A squat jump?
Did I not
Like
call
this?
that? I say he's not going to know what it
Yeah,
is.
you did.
Down, jump, touch the sky.
Oh my God. You bring your
Watch him on stream. So good.
I guess that's Strofe's version of a squat jump.
There's no way this.
What does that mean? I'm
You're
doing
supposed
it
to
wrong?
use your arms to like get you going. You're like reaching.
Can
up.
someone do one?
There it is. Just and then you go down and. Oh, the arms. Oh. Wait a minute.
Kyle,
Wait a
Kyle,
minute.
is this man a real person?
Wait a minute, bro.
It's a cartoon character.
Wait. Oh, no. You lied to us. You lied to us and claimed you played sports. No, you did not. You played video games. There's no way somebody that plays sports
I
would do
pray
it
it
like that.
lands on 10 squat jumps.
What was that?
I don't
Puffin
get
and
it.
puffin.
Wheel of Strofe.
I don't get it.
Squat jumps, squat jumps, squat jumps.
Squat jumps.
No joke.
Squat
No
jumps.
joke.
10
That is
squat
Ten
jumps.
squat jumps.
Strofe, in unison,
No
like
ju-
your body should naturally.
10% chance.
Literally.
The wheel has a compass.
The wheel always knows.
The wheel knows.
Strofe, you're supposed to be
knows what we
an
need.
athlete. Everything's supposed to go
Yeah, all at
together
one
in
time,
unison.
ready?
Strike it up. No! Swing momentum up, fire. Launch yourself. No, not your hands aren't like this. They're not.
He's holding them like a box.
Use them for momentum.
Yeah,
like
I don't get this.
swing your arms down.
You want to load. There you go.
But your arms like up while he's jumping.
Yeah.
You
use
back
them
and
to
you load.
jump.
Load.
Yeah.
Exploding.
That was a little. Oh gosh.
I don't get it.
Stroke, are you sure you play sports?
Squat.
Boom.
Up.
You go so low in the squat. He goes past 90.
I thought it was ass to grass.
No, not really. It's really 90-degree and jump.
I mean, I
a
appreciate
little
the
bit
commitments.
explode, like.
Hey, just do 5 of whatever you think.
What sport did you learn? Wait. What sport? What coach told you ass to grass?
That was the lifting coach.
Okay.
When you
better
would
check on
throw
that coach.
weight on your back
He's not there anymore.
and try to put your
Stop.
butt on
Wonder
the
why.
ground with a squat,
Oh, was he that bad? Is that not what you're supposed to do in a squat?
it's a quick way to
I'm gassed.
Break a
Spin
knee.
the wheel.
Right, for real.
push up. Wheel stroke.
I'll be so mad.
Alex.
We don't like Alex.
It's weird you put Alex on there.
Yeah, that is weird. It's called
It's
the wheel of stroke.
It says Alex.
Why did I write Alex so many times?
It's funny.
Talk about a misfortunate mistake.
Oh,
you know?
gosh.
All right, is all you have for Wheel of Strofe Jacob Miserowski?
I just can't think about anything else. No, 2-1 lead for the Indiana Pacers. Is the series over?
No,
No,
it's not over. The Thunder are still favored to win the series, but I'm not going to lie. I'm all in on the Pacers.
Are you
How could you not be?
Are you watching the games?
Yes.
Yeah, bits and pieces.
I watched like a quarter and I was like, I'm ready for something else.
What?
Yeah.
Is there something else bed?
Yeah, Ben. And we're watching a show right now. The Pit.
This has been the most compelling NBA playoffs I've felt like I've watched in a
totally
long time.
agree. They've been so entertaining.
Since round one. Every time I
that's
turn it
true.
on,
The
there's
run
been
has been-
drama. The Pacers comebacks. Like, you literally can't leave the TV because at any point, I mean, obviously there's runs in every NBA basketball game, regular season or not.
Yeah.
But it's even harder to do so in the playoffs. I've been very compelled. And I like when the Brewers have those day games. Because I think yesterday, day game right into, or was this Tuesday? You get what I'm
It was
saying.
Wednesday. It was yesterday.
Yeah, day game into not having anything else. I could just like, oh, finals are on.
Yeah, I mean, the journey to get there has been absolutely fascinating.
You just say it. You're not into it.
Yeah.
Kyle,
miss the
you don't
Bucks.
like sports.
I miss the Bucks.
No, I mean, I like the storylines. I mean, it's more fun to watch the fourth quarter with the
For
Pacers
sure.
than
I mean,
anything else.
I don't
That's
still
really
don't
My
blame
cheek
that.
supposed to be hurting?
That's what ass to grass didn't work.
Did you hit your cheek?
On the ground?
No, I don't
dropped
think
it
so.
too low.
Did your hand come up and hit your face?
No, not my face cheek.
No.
Oh.
No. Yeah, his butt cheek. No, the problem is his butt cheek was like, what muscle is this you're trying to activate?
All right, last Wheel of Strofe before Brian Bulaga.
He needs to do some more squats.
I think I need medical attention.
Push-ups!
Push-ups.
You're such a cheater.
Well, you need it.
I'm going to do it with you because I need to burn off this
Kyle,
sugar.
it's all you, buddy.
All right. Well, I guess it
It's
is
Kyle's minute.
I guess it is my minute here. And the KBN Nation, I would like to take this 60 seconds to apologize for the nonsense and the Miserowski, whatever the hell you want to call it. I apologize for Brad being high off of sugar. Oh, it was wild. You said this is my 60 seconds. Shut up and get to doing push-ups.
good.
Brad pumped them out,
to
boy.
rip off that sugar.
Ben is still doing them, and Strofe is still doing them. Brad is jacked, boy. Your veins are popping.
Well, that's that sugar. The sugar is coursing through the veins.
Strofe, how do you feel?
I didn't know I had muscles in these places.
Is your left cheek okay?
No, it still hurts.
It's one side of the cheek.
He pulled the muscle.
Yeah, I think I pulled the muscle.
Your gluteus maximus is strained.
The best guest we could possibly have is Brian Bulaga on a day like today.
Yeah.
He joins us next.
This is Kyle, Brust, and Nortman, KBN.
Yeah, see, the thing about me is I like
You
a little
like crazy.
I like crazy. I like a little excitement in my life. I like a little bit of drama.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app. All day, every day. The Carbless talk and text line is open for you.
First off, there is not one team that's on the fringe that scares me.
800-990-3776. The Carbless talk and text line. This is more. Your state, your teams, your ESPN. The ESPN Wisconsin app. Customizable just for you. Find the ESPN Wisconsin app in the Apple or Android app stores today.
Rivals meet again when the Brewers battle the Cardinals June 12th through the 15th. Come for a duel between the Contreras brothers on the diamond and stay for one of the best weekends of summer. It's Tropical Day, Saturday, June 14th, featuring a Brewers straw hat with special tickets. Then take Dad to the Father's Day game for a Barrelman Cooler giveaway on June 15th. It doesn't get any better than this. Get in on the action at Brewers.com.
Truck drivers, are you tired of an outdated truck hurting your paychecks? At Schneider, we add new trucks to our fleet every year to keep drivers moving and racking up the miles. Our easy-to-use technology is designed to keep you safe and comfortable while also boosting your income potential. So, are you ready to get behind the wheel of a more reliable ride? Find jobs near you and apply now at SchneiderJobs.com. That's SchneiderJobs.com.
An ESPN Radio Extra Point with Evan Cohen, Chris Canty, and Michelle Smallman.
I've realized I actually like what the Knicks are doing. They are trying to determine what the candidate pool actually is for the job that is open. And I can't sit here and be the person that always says start with a no and not give respect to the organization that is at least starting with no's with high-level coaches. I actually think they should shoot even higher. I think they should be asking the Celtics for Brad Stevens. I think they should be asking the Clippers for Ty Lue. I think they should be asking the Heat for Eric Spoelstra. They're not going to get yeses, but what if they do, right? I think what they're doing, seemingly, is determining a candidate pool to then do the interviews. There's certainly critique of, can't you do that behind closed doors? Couldn't you have done that where we don't know about this publicly? But in general, the New York Knicks believe they have an amazing job opening. And they are looking across the board and they're saying, who could be a candidate for this job? I actually like what they're doing.
Hey, listen to this. All I needed was a new starter. Got a great deal on eBay. Did it myself.
Yeah, that's cool. But how about the soft purr of an upgraded exhaust when it fits just right?
For me, it's the little things, like these new windshield wipers from eBay I installed.
From small fixes to big upgrades, eBay has all the parts you need at prices you'll love. Guaranteed to fit every time. eBay. Things people love. Eligible items only. Exclusions apply.
Teams are battling for the championship, and there's no better place to get in on the intensity than ESPN Bet. Go from tracking the latest game-changing moments to placing bets in just a few taps. Right now, new customers can get $100 in bonus bets when you make your first $10 wager. Download the ESPN Bet Sportsbook app and sign up with the promo code JOEQ, that's JOEQ, to get started today. Must be 21 plus. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Terms and conditions apply. See app for details. Offer not available in New York.
Panic strikes as you realize on Wednesday that Thursday is your anniversary. The reservations being secured.
We'll see you at 8.
The gift being purchased. Yeah, you've got this. Just like Associated Bank's got you with early pay up to 2 days early on direct deposits. So even though they call you Last Minute Lisa, we'll make your last minute scrambling a bit easier. You've got this with early pay from Associated Bank. See associatedbank.com/checking or ask a banker for details. Member FDIC.
You're listening to Kyle, Brust, and Nortman on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
I've got some famous friends you probably never heard of, but back in Rutherford.
Joining us now before the Homer Hour on Kyle, Brust, and Nortman is Brian Bulaga. Brian, what's going on?
Not much. How we doing?
Doing well. Excited to watch Jacob Miserowski pitch for the Brewers tonight. Had a fascinating conversation with Jason Wilde about an exchange he had with Matt LaFleur. And it got me thinking something I could ask you about it. Essentially, the exchange was about the young players and how they have a lot of young players that have shown they can be really good, but they haven't been able to do it consistently yet. And he's mentioned some names that were, 3 years into the league type guys. When you have like 5 to 8 guys that you need to take that step forward, what can you expect typically? 4 out of 8, or is there no magic equation?
Yeah, there is no magic equation, so to speak, but you would expect out of the, like, say 8 guys, right? Like you're ballparking it. I mean, you would expect at least about half of those guys to take a step, right? Like, and normally, like, okay, so when you expect a young guy step taking, so to speak, since that's normally like the hot word that coaches use, like they took a step, it's normally in year 2. But we're talking about this in year 3, right?
Yeah, so here's some of the names to help, right? You got Dontavian Wicks, Jaden Reed, Romeo Dobbs, Devontae Wyatt, Quay Walker, Evan Williams, Carrington Valentine of the likes.
Yeah. So, I mean, you look at it, and normally we say this. I mean, a lot of those guys are in what? Some of those guys are in year 4.
Correct.
Right? Like some of those guys are year 4 guys. So, I mean, now some of those guys are going into year 3. I get that too, and we look at
some
it from,
year 2. It's a hodgepodge.
Yeah, so it is a mix of guys. So like I really look at the year 2 guys that take a step. I'm looking at the year 4 guys like it's now or never, right? Like, I mean, and now they're playing for their financial future. The year 3 guys, obviously, last year was that year to take a step. This year I expect a lot of those guys to play really well. Like, this is the year to play really well, is year 3. There is really no excuse in year 3. Like, it's all out there, right? Like, I mean, the offense, you're comfortable with the league, you've seen everything, or not everything, but you've seen a lot that defenses and offenses can throw at you. You're comfortable with the city you're in, you're comfortable with your teammates, you're comfortable with your coach. Time to go play, right? There's no excuses. Like, it's time to go play. So out of that group, like, you would expect, I mean, and that group you read off, I mean, those are starters. Like, those are all starters.
Yes.
And that's a big, that's a big list of high profile names. So, like, I expect at least like 6 to 7 of those names to play really well.
And if they don't, what does that means? That do the Packers have to kind of look to reevaluate and start over? And when I say start over, find guys that actually can step up and play?
Well, yeah, I mean, if you look at it from a standpoint of, like, if those guys, like that list of players, don't play well, yeah, I mean, you're gonna have to find a way to bring in guys that after 4 years or 3 years being in the system are going to play well. Like, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't have guys go through the system and go through years of development and being in this program and not come good, right? As years 3 and 4 roll through, right? And I mean, that's the whole point of developing. And you look at, I mean, at least when it was McCarthy, he always looked at year 2 as the biggest leap year for guys from year 1, from rookies, right? He always looked at year 2 for guys and kind of the projection of how they were going to be, right? Like, and if guys took a huge step in year 2, that was normally a really positive sign for the way things were going to go the remainder of their time in Green Bay. And you could tell the way guys took steps in year 2. You can rattle off the list, but like, I felt so much more comfortable in year 2 and how I played in year 2 than I did year 1. Obviously, I was a rookie, but just how much more comfortable you are in the system and with your teammate, like everything I said. But if you're not playing well in year 2, and we're asking, and say you don't play well in year 3, well, okay, well, we're getting to year 4 now. Now we're at the end of your deal, right? And now you're putting the GM in kind of a bind of, does he keep you? Does he not keep you? Is this just like a 1-year thing you're going to play well? Or so it brings up a lot of questions, right? So, but I expect a lot of these guys to play well. I do. I mean, because I think they're good football players. I think there's a lot of good football players on that list you said.
Brian, the big news this week was obviously Jair Alexander, him being released, and the Packers moving in a different direction with their core of Valentine, Nixon, and newly acquired Hobbs at cornerbacks. But as we sort of broke down the defense, we said to ourselves, who could really help out that back end is your D-line. If they can actually get some pressure, that can make up for a lot of ills. Now, you're a guy in the trenches. You go up against D-line, so you know how to study how they do. Goody didn't do really much to improve it or have any big-time effect on that Packers defensive line. Were the issues that they were experiencing that resulted in a lack of pressure, is it fixable to you? Is it scheme? Or like what sort of expectations should we have for this D-line? Because I think if the Packers defense is going to have success, you got to get real production out of that D-line. And it's the same group of guys that are coming back.
Yeah, I mean, it's certainly the scheme is good. Man, like I like the scheme. So like I said that at the start of last year, and I'll stick with it right now. I love the scheme. I think the scheme is good. It's a sound scheme. So like I'm going to take that out of the equation, right? So like I'm not even going to go there with that because like I like the Hafley defense. I like the simplicity of it. I like everything about it. I like the coverage of it. I like the way what they asked the linebackers to do. I like what they asked the D linemen to do. I like everything about it. So like, let's just, I'll go start there with it. I just think from a defensive line standpoint, I think they just have to play better. Right. And I think that, a lot of these guys said that in a certain way as the season went on last year. And I think, I don't think Matt or Hafley came out and said that directly last year, but they might have kind of worked their way around it. And they might have said, well, guys are getting double teamed or this or that, which is okay. You know, I mean, everyone protects their guys, which I can appreciate that. I mean, that's what coaches do. But the thing is, I mean, you got to get home with 4 and like you said, you're bringing back the same guys. So you're expecting these guys being in this system another year to be more comfortable in it, understanding their roles, understanding assignments, which, I mean, in this defense for the defensive line, there could be a handful of them, but it's not as, tedious as it was in the last scheme that they had. It's cut it loose, like be a defensive lineman, like just play ball, right? Like, and that's what I expect these guys to do this year. I mean, I expect like the Van Ness and Gary and these edge rushers to play better. And that's what we need. Cause if we're going to have a little bit more inexperience on the back end from a corner standpoint or more question marks, so to speak, that's the way to protect them is with the defensive line. So if that needs to happen for sure.
Brian, so earlier this week, I vented a little frustration I had. I mean, I knew there was a possibility that Jair wouldn't come back, and it wasn't so much that. It's just the fact that I feel like Goody, he's done a good job building a roster, but I don't think he's made the moves to put the Green Bay Packers over the top because himself, it seems like he doesn't like guys who are over 30, and that's why we see Elton Jenkins trying to, make sure he gets that contract guaranteed as he moves to center. And I want to know from your experience, what difference did it make having some old veterans on that championship in 15-1 team? Because you had multiple guys who were veterans who were in their 30s that even played on the offensive line with you.
Yeah, I mean, for me, it was very valuable for me. And that I got to kind of pick those guys' brains and hear their advice and kind of get their opinion on things and, be in the film room and be able to get their opinion on what I was doing and what I could do better. Right. Like, and that was really the biggest thing was just becoming a pro as a young guy in the film room, like, and learning how to become a better player, just watching tape and perfecting your craft and technique and things like that, and things that work in the NFL and things that don't work in the NFL. And you find out really quick playing with guys that have done it for 9-10 years, right? Like you find out really quick because they've been around a long time and it's worked for them. And the guys that aren't around long, they've done stuff and it didn't work for them, but they thought it could work for them. But there's something about veteran guys, and I'm not saying you got to have a ton of them, but there's something about veteran guys that they bring some stability, they bring some confidence, they bring a sense of a little bit of calm through the group. Like they've been there, they've done that. And that to me is kind of like why I just want this Elton thing to get done, because he is that guy in that room, right? Like he is the guy that's kind of gone through all this stuff within that offensive line. He's gone through the NFC championships, the ups and downs of it, and kind of been through all of it. So veteran presence helps for sure in ways like that. I'm all on board with that.
Brian, we appreciate the time. Look forward to hearing you in the Homer Hour. That's all I got for you.
All right, guys. Take care.
Very pro move there by Ben Brust.
Well, I was excited to play the outro song. Plus, I had to thank everyone for all of the Jacob Miserowski nicknames throughout the entire hour. If you missed any of the show.
Missed any of the show.
Very good. If you missed any of the show, go back to the ESPN Wisconsin app, download it, watch back. Watch back on YouTube at ESPN Milwaukee. For Kyle, Brust, and Nortman,